the show. Joe said hello, coffee, steam, rise, sunrise glow. Mix it with the beats, got the rhythm, let it go. Rooster crow, radio blast, moving fast. Bodies moving, never snoozing, ain't no first class. Kahunanui dance moves, people's drinks shatter. Joe's laughter contagious, next thing don't matter. Morning show, madness, dunks and song brews. CC Joe, Kahunanui, can't refuse. Wake up, shake up, sunrise, muse. Swag tripping heavy, no snooze abuse. Headlines read like a joke, can't help but poke. Weather report, Kahunanui chokes on his coke. Traffic jams, Joe spins, make head smoke. Listeners buzzing, all fired up, no joke. Morning chat, cat napping, no way. Coffee sip, Joe slip, hooray. Kahunanui antics replay. Morning laugh track every day. Show madness, don'ts and strong brews. CC Joe, Kahunanui, can't refuse. Wake up, shake up, sunrise, muse. Swag tripping heavy, no snooze abuse.
Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Morning show madness, dunks and strong brews. CC Joe, Kahunanui, can't refuse. Wake up, shake up, sunrise, muse. Swag tripping heavy, no snooze abuse.
How's it going?
What's going on?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Look, we got.
So you had a hell of a night last night, huh?
A wonderful night. Stimulated my mind, cleared my head, got rid of all the hate in my head.
You went from being, what was it, 3 years without anything?
3 years without anything, yeah.
And now you're a stoner.
I'm a stoner now, yeah. My new thing I'm doing now.
Thanks to Hackride.
Yeah, well, I don't blame nobody. I made the choice, you know. Can't blame nobody. Can't throw nobody on the bus like that. You know? I'm a big boy. I'm 58 years old. I made my own choice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see how soon I can get you into Betty Ford, get you fixed.
Yeah, man. I better hurry up, man. It was, I need another fix, you know.
We got John No J here ready this morning.
Look at
Welcome.
that. Very bright.
Burn Dog is here.
Hello. Chris Mack is here. Good
Love
morning,
those guys. Chris Mack, good morning.
Lou the God here. Big Blue Lou. I wish you get rid of Lou the God stuff. It's supposed to be Big Blue Lou. That's it. No
Rick
Lou the
from New York.
Long
morning.
Move.
Good morning.
Morning, Long Move. Long Move. But is Shuli on this morning?
No.
He didn't have,
I don't believe so. He didn't have anything up anyway.
Right.
Morning, Lou. Lone Wolf is here.
Lone Wolf is here, definitely, yeah.
Geez, Bibby's still going.
Bibby, what's up, brother? David's here.
So I haven't been following a lot of stuff lately, but I've been seeing a lot of I stand with Bibby stuff. What's going on there? Do you know?
Yeah, well, someone bum rushed Bibby's some crazy lady bum rushed Bibby's house the other night and told her, "Why didn't you shoot everybody? Why didn't you kill everybody?" I'd kill. He goes, "Bitch, I ain't got no time. I'd protect my family. I ain't killing nobody." You know, some shit like that went down. I don't know, something like that. Man, some crazy.
So
lady.
what? His door was open?
I don't know. I don't know all the facts, man. I mean, he's in the chat room. Why don't you fucking ask him what he has to be for? I look at 411. Huh?
Oh, geez, is this what you're gonna be now after mushrooms? Good
God. Oh, Christ. What do I know about Bibby? All I know is Bibby had to protect himself. And, you know, this crazy bitch wanted to fucking talking about gun laws and telling him why did you light up everybody and kill everybody? I mean, you know, we're just reporting here, YouTube, as satire in Minecraft, you know. This is what these people are telling this man, not us. We're not threatening nobody. We're not trying to hurt nobody. You know, we're just informational desk here, you know.
Morning, Corn Diff. Nice
Corn
to
Diff
see you in here.
Corn Man, what's up? Yeah.
He's a good man,
Corn is
Dancing corn.
he's an old veteran. Corn. Morning, potheads. Hey, what
Morning, Mason.
I'm a stoner now, man. You dressed me properly. I'm a stoner, man. First time I ever did a stoner in my life, man. So now I'm a stoner.
Good morning, Farkas. Nice to see you here. I don't know if he's just getting up or still going.
Farkas was with us last night.
He's one of those night owls. Always in with Wendy.
He was with Wendy all
Jason.
night.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. He was in there. I was there to
I support Bybee.
That's right.
Sound like he committed a crime. I got to find out what's
going
on.
Well, of course it is, Charlie Delta Surf. Here's the morning show. You know, this is where you never know if your asshole's going to get blown. You know.
I know. I've got a good lockdown there. I know.
Yeah, well, a lot of rumors surfaced about you last night.
About me?
Yeah.
Okay.
This limo in the party, and we hear that that you agreed to let Carter blow you and all that shit. No. That's how we hear.
Never agreed to that.
That's what they said. You signed a contract.
No, I signed nothing.
Well, you better look at anything you did sign, because I heard they slipped that in there.
No, I signed nothing. There's no signatures of mine anywhere.
You better be careful, because if these guys, I'm telling you, they're going to slip something in your drink, and then you're going to be violated. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Rocco won't tell me what's going on at this party.
I'm telling you.
He said there's going to be treats. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, he got a treat for you, all right. He got a treat right in your ass.
No.
Better be careful. I'm telling you. You better not. The grass is not green on the other side. Once you make that parallel change over to P-Dabbler Network, oh boy, look out.
I'll just make sure that I got a padlock on my belt before I go in there.
You better wear a chastity belt. Those guys are into all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
How about Cardiff? He sent me this weird email. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. This guy is strange, man. Strange. This is how strange. This is what you think it's easy dealing with a potato and a freaking orange
Can you read it?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. Damn right. It's fair game. They know that. It starts out with a very first one says. It just says a special request from a special friend. And I responded, yes, may I help you? Thank you for your kind and generous offer to assisting. Do you recall an episode where we had multiple streams, like Inception style? I remember what you did to my show that night. Of course I do. I talk about it all the time. I said, yes. And then I said, also, Cardiff, all I have ever asked of you is to treat me as an equal and as a better content creator than you, and for you to worship my channel. He said, okay, I will. That was the end of the conversation.
I think you were both stoned.
Yeah. He's strange, though. That guy's strange. When he asks me special favors, I think he's trying to, I don't know, he's just trying to do some kind of fellatio shit on me or something. I don't know. Can't trust the potato, man. Can't trust him. Gotta watch him.
Can't trust the potato.
Cannot trust him. He's all over the place. He's always plotting. Gotta watch him.
John Jace wants to know if you blew out your asshole.
No, man. No. I had my breakfast. I came home. I took care of business with the wife, passed her out, and knocked her out and put her to sleep. See you later.
Did she do any mushroom bar too?
No. Yeah, I guess it just creeped up on you because the bar is a normal sized candy bar, it's a chocolate bar. It's the size of a.
I don't like that they put drugs in good tasting. But it's like gummies. It's like you could sit down and eat a whole bowl of those goddamn things.
Well, the same thing with the chocolate bar. It just tastes like a chocolate bar. You don't taste nothing else.
My uncle's got this friend of his that makes these like ginger snap cookies or something like that. It almost tastes like gingerbread cookies, but
really?
I don't know. They're harder.
Oh,
they're so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you can only eat like a quarter of it.
Yeah.
You'll be in no man's land if you eat a half a cookie.
Yeah. So I got all kind of problems now. Rocco took care of that. So,
what kind of problems?
I got Melton threatening me. I I got an old chum, former serious troll, sent a message to Jason to let me know he's coming for me. You know, I hope he does. I pray he does. I pray to God he's stupid enough to do that. I really do. Yep. He spelled out his name yesterday in the chat room. He's coming for me.
Seems like hate follows you.
Yeah. That's because they're jealous. They're jealous about my fucking people that I have podcasts with. They're jealous the fact that I'm out with all the big A club fucking people. They don't like the fact that I made super chats. They're all jealous. They all want to ride my coattail. It's been like that since day one when I came in. Shitty fucking this piece of shit fucking Dabbleverse. That it is. Right? And I mean piece of shit Dabbleverse. So, only thing good about the Dabbleverse is the fans and the few creators that are good people. Other than that, they're all idiots. They're all idiots. Trust me. So, that's all right though. No, Bob was the crunch on them all yesterday. Don't worry about that. I'm with them. I got my own section, and I'm riding with them. He told me not to worry about nothing. Bob said, "Don't worry about none of them people. We got you." We got you. Yeah, look at this guy. I never forget you. I don't really care, buddy. Because I tell you what, biggest
Another
mistake
friend
we
of
made. This is the guy that delivered the message this morning in Jason's chat room. Trying to think anything. Kiki, what's up? Good morning.
That's a different kinky, I think.
Is it?
Kinky Cataloco.
Yeah, Cataloco. It was. I saw him yesterday. Kiki Cataloco.
Mike's
Okay.
shitty internet providers
where you
in
been
the
at?
house.
Mike, where you been, buddy? Morning. Oh, Joey, you got to go upside down again.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever duplicate that again, buddy. That was purely by accident. I have no idea how it was done. Yeah. I don't got to take anything out of my mouth, pal. I'll tell you what. One, I'm not in the best of moods this morning. Two, you keep talking that negative stuff, you'll be out of here so fast you won't know what hit you. I guarantee you that. Right? So enjoy the chat room while you can. The minute you get stupid, you're gone. I promise you that. Okay?
What is
Joey,
the dabble off? Joey, are you still drinking to the dabble off? What is that?
No, I'm not drinking. I don't drink, buddy. I don't drink. You'll never get me to touch alcohol. Ever. Joey
Hefner with the tracksuit. Let's fucking go.
I like it, don't you, Mike? Mike, what you doing, buddy?
That's the one you're wearing to DabbleCon, isn't it?
Hey, man, I got this one. What about my baby blue one? Man? I got a baby blue one, too. This one's badass, too. Baby blue one? I don't know if you can see it. See that color? That's my baby blue one, see? I got all kinds
Is that the one you wore to WHP?
Yeah.
That one makes you look like a Smurf.
That's good. Good.
If you like Smurfs, yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just drugs for Joey. Yep, that's right. How many do you do? You piece of shit, man? Because remember something. I know who you are. And if you surface, I would destroy you. I promise you.
Farkas says Wendy sent me here to make sure you're not doing mushrooms again. Wendy's concerned about you.
I promised Wendy that was the first and last time. No, Wendy, I got to keep my promise to Wendy. I would never do that again. That was the first and last time. The first time in my life, 58 years, I ever tried to, whatever the candy bar was. First time. I tell you what, it did everything it was. I can't say that it was disappointing.
Oh, Mike's shitty internet's got you hanging upside down in his avatar.
Where?
In his avatar, right in front of
you. Oh, right. That's right, Mike. That a boy. My gift to you, Mike. I swear to God, Mike, I couldn't duplicate that. I don't know how that happened. All I know is little C hit the freaking camera with the box, and the rest was history. I never seen that.
Camera didn't know what hit it.
I never seen something like that in my life. I thought Cardiff was in the back room playing with something, because he did that to my stream once. He did something like we went in a Zorp world. I mean, it was like time warp. We were all on the stream. We had about 10 of us. I think it was 10 of us that day. We had all kind of people on that show. We were flowing. All of a sudden, everything went to the left, and it started making rows of the same stream. And all you could hear is it was like going to outer space, and it was just, and it was wild, man. I mean, it was a ride. That was a ride. And the Cardiff just happened to text me about that, asking me about that. My man, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Gifted. Mike,
shitty internet provider, gifted 10 Catalano memberships.
You the man,
Holy
brother.
Buckets.
I got a gift for these guys. You know what? I forgot I got a gift for these guys. Hang on. I got a gift too. Every month I'm allowed to gift 2 5-pack complimentaries of Catalan TV.
Big Blue Lou says Joey, aka Papa Smurf.
That's me, baby. The Papa Smurf. That's
so
right.
He calls you Big Blue Lou. We should call him Big Papa Smurf.
That's right. That's all right. Call me. I like that. You know?
Only when he wears the light blue tracksuit.
Lou's always being creative. That's all I can tell you. He's always creative. So
Joey's on all the drugs.
How about this now?
Like
Ready?
Last night, didn't it?
Get ready to read this one. Hey, Grandma Caprio. How are you? Hey, Grandma Caprio, how come you got a penis? I want to know why you got a penis and you're ugly.
I want to know how you know this.
I can just look at it just by the face, you know.
That's Artie, isn't it? Isn't that picture?
Yeah, no, it's Artie, yeah. And you're ugly this morning, Grandma Caprio. And stop smoking cigarettes. If you had money or meth, Joey, what would you be?
Joey would be your best friend.
I don't give a shit about meth no more, baby. Tell you that, Grandma. I messed with that stuff too long. So, and if I had money, I don't care about money either, you know. But you know what? I promise you this. I'm gonna be just like everybody else. I'm gonna get my share of the pie like everybody else does. I promise you that. Mike Morris, yeah. All right, so here we go. This is we get ready to read that one, baby. You see that one? There we go. Huh? You see that one?
There it is.
Huh?
Catalano TV gives 5 Catalano TV memberships.
That's correct. That's
very
correct.
Nice. Very nice.
There we go. Wait a minute. We might have a couple more. Might have a couple more. Let's see. Let's see. We got. There we go. There's one more. There you go.
Why don't you save some of them for Alpha Shot?
Nah, man, not this month.
Oh, you burned them up. They're gone.
They're gone.
Another Catalano TV gifting 5 Catalano TV memberships.
Welcome aboard.
God dang it.
Luke, what's up, buddy?
Much.
Luke is in the house. Luke, I want to join the Payoff Fund. Where are we going?
Peyote. Who's Peyote?
Peyote. It was Peyote. I don't know.
That's second.
I want to join in the Peyote Fund. When are we
doing? Donks is in the house.
What's up? Thanks for looking out for us poors, Joey. Come on, Donks, man. You ain't no poor. We're just like me and you are just like we're just it is what it is, dog. Well, we got to fight our whole life to have what we want, buddy. But you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome anytime. You know, that's why I was gonna save one for Alpha Shotlands, but I said, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna put it all right here. Let people.
You're gonna be selfish. That's what you're gonna do.
I'm not being selfish. It's all going to the same channel. What's the difference? You know, but I got to take care of my people here right now. You know,
make Alpha Shot look good too.
I make them look good every day. You know, you see how that show did. But what did I tell you yesterday, Cool, in the morning? I said I'm going to do a night show tomorrow. I bet you I hit close to 500. Huh? Did I tell you that? Did I tell you that? Look at the views, baby. Look at the views.
I saw. I tuned in just for a little bit. I was so tired.
It was a fun night. It was a fun night.
I saw at one point there was like 60 some in there.
Yeah, it was fun. Everybody was pretty good. A lot of people were nasty in the chat room. A lot of people were talking nasty stuff. But
yeah, I saw a few.
You know, but
you're gonna get that at night.
I don't care about that. You know?
What are you gonna do?
But I had fun, man. I mean, it was fun. Let me tell you what. It definitely emptied my head of anything negative. You know, I mean, it was interesting. You don't. I've never done anything like that in my life ever. So I was worried, and the guy talked to me. The guy next door at the place where I got it, he said, "Listen, the first time, you know, this is what's going to do for you. You know, you eat a couple pieces. It tells you, you know, by the when you get like 5 to 8 pieces in you, you become godly or something." I threw out the packet exactly what it said, and I was preaching the Lord last night, so it worked. It did what it does. It turns you into everything it says it does, but it makes you happy at the end of the day. You know, I felt very relaxed.
Morning, happy.
It's an experience. No, but that's a one-time deal for me, man. I don't.
Peyote is mushrooms.
That
mushroom stream was a hit.
Yeah, it was a very big hit. You know, he was right about that. He told me, he said, "Trust me." And he asked me, like, and I don't have to throw no names out. You know what? At the end of the day, it was my choice. I could have just said, "Nah, sorry, it ain't for me." But here's the thing: there was no addiction behind it because I don't crave it. I don't want it. I did it. It's over with. I done too many drugs in my life that I would ever want to be an addict again. So it's
So do they sell that stuff in Florida, or did
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
send that to you
No, I went right next door and bought it.
next door?
Yeah,
That-
right next door to me is right
that's
next door to me is a
that's
smoke
not
shop.
good to get into a habit like that if it's right next door.
The smoke shop, big smoke shop right next door to me. Next to you got the bank, you got Domino's, and the smoke shop. So I walked
Morning,
out of my
Andrew.
door, and it was great, man. Hey, like I said, end of the day, I'm the one that made the choice. It was interesting. It was an
Morning, Lou.
experience. Um, nothing bad came out of it, and here I am.
Donks thinks you're wearing your robe. Oh no, that's what he's wearing to DabbleCon too.
This is one of my jumpsuits, man. This is the newest one I just got. I have never physically wore it out of the house. I mean, I just got it last week. I didn't feel like sitting here looking for a shirt. I'm tired, so I just threw the jacket on. You know what I'm saying?
If you guys see that tracksuit at DabbleCon 2, you'll find me at least 10 steps behind.
That's all right. What can I say? I'll be in the corner signing autographs. That's where I'll be. I'm gonna be hanging out. I'll be with Shuli a lot. I'll be hanging out with those guys.
So Farkas said you were great with Wendy and Jason. Were you on Jason's show or on Wendy's show?
Jason, Wendy was
Oh,
producing
okay.
producing it. First,
Produced it?
He was producing it.
Really?
Yeah, he was in charge of everything.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Yeah,
God, I haven't been on Wendy's show in so long.
But she was
God,
concerned.
I wanted to get over that last night because I couldn't get to Looney Bin last night because I was working so late.
Interesting.
So I thought, well, I'll go on to Wendy's before I go to bed, and then the wife had me doing this, that, and the other thing. So
Yeah.
didn't make it.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. Just to get stuff done today. That top got matchy pay. Yes, sir.
Of course it does.
Of course.
Donks.
Yes, Donks. You
You
better
think-
know it.
You think he'd be sporting anything less? Joey isn't wearing pants. Oh
That's
yeah,
the
he's
pants.
he's
That's the
holding the
pants.
pants.
I'm holding the pants. Yeah.
We gotta get
I'm
you
naked.
to get your
I'm
green
naked
screen.
from the waist down.
We gotta
It's
get
just
your
a
green
hanging out.
screen up.
I got to let it get air, man, because my package is so big. I got to let it air out once in a while. So, these
Looks
damn
like-
thing hangs down to my ankles.
Looks like
No.
a worm emerging in the morning.
I'm bigger than John Holmes ever thought he could be.
Marcus says who wears pants nowadays?
That's
Yeah,
exactly
right.
Yeah. You guys would like me to be pantsless, I promise you. A lot of men that like men would love me to walk around naked. I'd be a hit.
Only an addict wears clothes like that.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Good call. Good call. Only an idiot makes a statement like that. Did you know that?
John No J thinks you're wearing a onesie.
I'm wearing a onesie. Yeah. No, that's Granny. Now, if you want to catch Granny, he's got all the onesies you want. He does it. He sports it well, and he's good at it at what he does.
Is Granny going to DabbleCon?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if him and Lemmy are coming. I don't know.
haven't. Well, Lemmy could go too.
Well,
That'd be great if they were both there. God, that'd be a hit.
I would assume if one went, they both would go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're both big Shuli fans. I know that.
I'm sure after being in rehab that Granny's probably so far behind on work.
Well,
I see him popping up quite a bit though on a lot of streams, so he must be doing well.
Corn, him and Corn, they always did a stream right every week, like on Tuesdays or something.
Was that only one day a week?
One or
I thought it was
twice
every day.
No, I don't think it was every day. I thought it was once
Oh.
or twice a week. And I know that he's been doing that for a long time, him and Corn. So
Then he's always on with Uncle Jack too.
yeah, Uncle Jack, yeah. Uncle Jack. Matter of fact,
I feel like he doesn't go on BYB that much anymore, huh? I think him and Quad might have had a falling out.
Well, it started with Quad being upset with him over me. And that's where it all
you?
Yeah, it started up because he
I
wouldn't
didn't
give
know that.
Oh yeah, big fight they had because when I had Granny on my show, that was back when Quad was really, really hammering me hard on his shows. He wanted Granny to give him the link so he could porn bomb me, and Granny refused. Granny refused to do it. They got the big argument. It lasted a couple of days. The argument, And
How long ago was that? I don't even remember that.
Whenever our dad had Granny on, it was the night that started the night before. Quad told him, you're with me. You give me that link now, and that's when Quad was caught saying the one thing he regretted that got away from was able to porn bomb me and get rid of me. So, and Granny was a stand-up guy. I already had the info that Lou already had caught Lou had already sent me the information that they were getting ready to porn bomb me tomorrow with Granny. We 2 and 2 together. The only way they were going to porn bomb me was if I gave Granny the link. That's how they were going to do it, and they had a whole thing set up. So, and we foiled that. Right, I immediately emailed Granny and said, "Listen, I'm not liking what I'm hearing, so I'm canceling the interview. We're not going to have you on." He knew right away. He goes, "Give me 3 weeks." I'm going to explain this to you. He says, "You're 100% correct. I'm not going to lie to you. I was asked to give up the link, do this, and I told him no. I'm not that way, Joe. I don't play those games." And because of the fact that he came right off the bat and he was clean with me about it, I immediately trusted him, and the interview went well, and he had him on. And Wadfather him fought about it for a long time after that. So, and that was one.
Granny seems like one hell of a stand-up dude. I've heard that from several people already.
Lemmy told me the other day. She said you would never have to worry about that ever happen. Granny would have never done that. He would never have done it. And I believe her. And I believed him because when I asked him, listen, don't lie to me, please. Were you going to give that link out? He says, I wasn't going to give it out, but I'm going to tell you the truth. They asked me, and Quad got pissed at me. And we got a big fight over it. So if he's going to volunteer that to me, right up when I asked him, he didn't beat around the bush. I knew I could trust him. And Lemmy confirmed it the other day. She said, I know Granny's a stand-up guy. And you know what? I'm grateful for that. But that was back then. And from what I understand, Quad still chapped about that. He really wanted that bad. So. And I'm lucky for me that Granny was a stand-up guy because if I wouldn't have caught just the fact that Lou and we were just on top of everything then back in those days. Without that, like I said, without Lou, that's what people don't understand. And that's why no matter what people say to me, no matter how mad somebody gets at me, nobody can understand what Lou did to me for the 3 months he helped me.
Did for you.
Did for me, for the channel. Wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. They would have destroyed me. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Mason. I'm not trying to fire up Quad, but yeah, Mason's asked me, Joey, tell us how Quad was mean to the handicap before. Yes, yeah. There was an article in his town that he was not a nice guy to handicap people, Derek. Before he was a handicap.
That was before he got really.
Yeah. He would park purposely his truck in handicapped spots and get in a lot of trouble for it throughout his town with the police. But he didn't care. He just did it because despite the handicapped people. And karma works in a strange way. When I am a firm believer when you do stuff like that, it's going to come back and bite you, and it did. So, but I got no qualms with Quab. I don't. He does his thing. He's got his show. I got mine, and I wish him nothing but the farewell and the best. But
I don't think Bobby has been on there for a long time.
No, Bobby hasn't been on there in a while.
He does. I think Bobby doesn't like that he covers so much of the Dabbleverse, and he tries to stay clear of that, I think.
Well, I've never watched the Sunday show, the one that he does members only, and that's the one that I don't know, they probably done a lot of episodes.
That's like in the afternoon, isn't it?
On Sundays, but
yeah.
the first 12 episodes were strictly about me, all about me. Me being a local, and that's when he had all the trolls that were throwing me. But when they finally disappeared, I think the only one that would stay true to that one was Rochi, is the main one that out of all the people.
Mike's shitty internet provider says that porn bombing crap is played out. You think so by now?
Yeah,
everybody keeps doing it though.
Here's what I don't understand. You got a guy who is who thinks he's gonna this idiot in the chat room here, who came into Jason's to give me fair warning that he was coming for me. I wish he would. Because let me tell you that this time around, it's going to be really ugly for him. And I promise you that, pal. If he even utters anything towards me or my family, he will be done. That man will see daylight. I promise you. I promise you that. I swear on everything, my grandkids and my children, he emerges to do what he tried to do last year, it'll be all over. I don't have to worry about it because he's an idiot, and he'll just start leaving me voicemails again like he did before. when he was committing felony and A with the voicemails, and he'll do it again because he's that stupid. He's that much of a drunk. So I just
Morning, Pineapple.
I'm gonna straight ignore him. I ain't gonna take this call. I'm not gonna listen to this bullshit and just let him step on his own dick. When he does, I'm gonna put the hammer on it, and that's what's gonna happen. So he thinks his time is over. He was the king of whatever he thinks he was. His time is over. Anybody that can sit there and brag about how he destroyed over 100 channels, took down 100 channels, and he's proud of that. For what reason? Because he didn't like somebody? That's a reason to take someone's living away from them? Nah, ain't gonna work this time, pal. Not this time. You couldn't beat me the first time all the way. You made some dents. You porn bombed me. You got in there once or twice before I was monetized. And good thing we were swift, quick on our feet to get it off the internet, and nobody had no problems off it. But you'll never. And if I find out you're doing it to anybody else, if you emerge to start hurting other channels, you're gonna feel my wrath. I promise you. I promise.
Rick from New York says Joey's got a mean temperature this morning. I think he meant temper, but maybe I don't know. It's funny either way.
Rick's a great guy, man. He cares a lot. He's a friend, and he called me, and
Hey, Rick, if you're on Twitter, can you follow me? Right here is my Twitter handle.
Oh yeah. How do you find the block list on Twitter? Do we have a block list on Twitter?
Block list?
Like
if
you block people, is there a list to go back and see who's on that block list?
Oh fuck, I don't know. I didn't even know you could block people.
Well, you could block people. Yeah, I know you can block people, but I don't know if there's a list like you have in Streamyard.
Oh, I'm sure there must be. I don't know.
I can't find it because apparently.
Well, do a Google search. Just search how do you unblock somebody.
Apparently, in the beginning, when I first came on, David Chandler keeps saying I blocked him from Twitter, and he's been trying to DM me.
No way.
And this
why would you have ever blocked him?
Well, this was like about a year ago. Over a year ago, I did it. That's what he's claiming. I don't know. He just says that apparently. No, what he said. He said I can't send you a message. Apparently, I'm blocked. I don't remember.
He used to troll you.
No.
Why would you have blocked him?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I ever did. There was no reason to. But I don't know. He didn't say that.
Probably on shrooms.
No. All he said was he sent a message to Christina to tell Joey to unblock me. I don't remember, and I don't know if I did or not. I would have no reason to. He wasn't. He didn't really come over by me and talk and go in my chat room, except the time he did by my birthday, and he sent me a nice birthday present, and he signed up for my Patreon for a couple months, and then when we get monetized.
Morning, Victoria.
Pretty much, I stopped with the Patreon. I got discouraged, and then he just canceled his membership, and then he reemerged again here. So I don't know, but I'm looking into it, David. If you're here out there, I'm looking to see if that happened.
Just do a Google search on how to unblock somebody on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, good idea, man. I mean, if I block them, I will unblock.
Google knows everything.
Yeah, I know. Google's your best friend. I just
can't find it on Google. Go to YouTube and put the same thing in the search. You'll find half a dozen videos on it.
Yeah, I would just can't imagine why.
Morning, Clayton.
The man never done nothing to me, so maybe.
Clayton says Joey C once drank Dallas Green under the table.
No. I wish I could have. Back in those days,
were you a heavy drinker back in the day?
No.
You don't seem like you'd ever been a heavy drinker.
I drank a couple years, but never really massive. But I lit up pretty. My first time I got drunk, Harry Carey got me drunk.
Here, the Pineapple's got some advice. Don't block, just mute. Same difference.
Yeah, I know. Pineapple's a good guy. I
think I've been pronouncing his first name wrong all this time. I always call him E-Cool.
Uh-huh.
I've heard it pronounced A-Cool.
Well, why don't you? It's his name spelled backwards.
Luke. Well, I don't know. Well, then it would just be cool because the E should be silent.
No, that's the best way to know who he is.
Be a cool pineapple.
Luke
Put
Pineapple.
Put it in the chat, Pineapple, how to pronounce your first name there.
But anyhow, I didn't know he reached out to me in June, and he said because remember what he was talking about? He was going to have you do. Remember yesterday, a couple of days ago, when he came on. And,
the Banana Man is here. Good
love you,
morning,
Joey.
Wendy.
Love you too, Banana Man. Love you too, baby. How are you? But Eco wanted to remember he's talking about the 5-1. What's the name of the show again? 515, I think it's 5-1. Anyhow, it's a great show. You even said you should watch some of it. It's pretty cool, right? Those short that he does about but when he interviews people and he gets to gives them 5 questions. It's pretty quick and pretty cool, you know. And I guess he did reach out in June. I don't know. I don't know. He probably did. I don't know if I declined or I didn't answer him. I don't remember. I've got. Let me tell you something. I have had so many trust issues ever since what happened last, over those months. It's been crazy for me. And then when we did get monetized and they demonetized it, that was a tough time. So I was, like I told him, I was very sorry. But he's a friend of Clay Dabbler. So any friend of Clay Dabbler's is a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? And I love the hell out of Clay Dabbler. Clay Dabbler is my boy. Man, me and Clay, we've always been very kind to each other. We've had some great talks. And Clay Dabbler knows I got to reach out to him because he told me I want my Clay statue of me, and I said how much? He said not for you. I wouldn't charge you. He said it's free, and I don't want him to be free. I want to be able to pay. He worked hard on that.
He
So
seems
on all
like
those,
he's getting sick of John a little bit. I don't
well,
know. I
you know
just,
what?
I don't know. I don't think he wants to be a mod there anymore.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Clay's a big fan of John. I mean, I'm really a true fan, and he's not trolling John like everybody thinks. He really cares for John.
If you watch some of his answers when he's in the chat, I don't know.
I'm telling you,
he doesn't seem to like going. Maybe he's got to be drunk to go on with John.
I don't know. But the point is, let me tell you something. When I got in a fight with John and broke up with John, as far as being anything with him, it really hit Clay hard because Clay he was very upset, and all he said, I'm not going to stop talking to you. I don't care what John says. I love you just as much as I love John. But please, can you two get back together? You're my two favorite people in the world, and I want this to happen. And I said, Clay, it's not me, it's him. But he stayed loyal. He stayed loyal. He stayed loyal as a friend to me as he still is to John. So
yeah,
you know what?
I've always liked Clay Dabbler.
Me too.
I was a little disappointed when he got in so tight with John, but everybody's got to have their
But
thing.
you can't be mad at him because he was a true fan of John's. He really
I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed.
That's his prerogative. He always was a John guy. But I mean, the morning I woke up and I saw that statue of me, that Clay statue of me, when he went that day and made the decision to make a Joey C one, I was so honored. I was so honored. I go, why me? I'm a nobody. He said, you're somebody to me, and I'm like, to me, it was like back then it was the highest honor. Dallas Green, yeah. Dallas Green
who's Dallas Green?
Dallas Green was a professional baseball player, former manager, general manager of the Chicago Cubs.
Like to drink?
Dallas, big guy. Dallas about 6'6", very loud vocal. Yeah, Dallas could put a few pops back.
Donkey says, "Do not eat Jimson. Please don't ingest Datura metal." That must be that DTM that Jack always does.
I don't know. That was
a metal
one-time deal for me, and I made a promise to Wendy. Wendy wants me to be sober, and I promised her it was a one-time mushroom deal, and that's it. I did it. I experienced it. I'm not going to say that I didn't like it. I'm not going to say I liked it. I'm going to say it did what it was supposed to do. Whatever it said on the bar, it did exactly that.
Friend Dog thinks that pineapple is dyslexic.
No,
Luke spelled backwards.
Yeah, I think the pineapple, like I said, he's a friend of Clay Dabbler.
A Cool is fine, he says. It's not a real name, so I'm not overly precise over it, or precious or precise over it. I think
it's okay, man. You're all right, man. It's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I've watched a few clips of his. I just don't have time to watch a whole lot, but he does seem like a really cool dude. I'm glad he's here.
When I found out he was a friend of Clay Dabbler, I guess he did a lot of stuff with Clay Dabbler. That's all he had to tell me, and that's it. He's a friend of Clay's, a friend of mine. So, and that's my position. What I've had with other people from the UK that don't like me, I'm not going to penalize him for that. You understand? I can't. it would be wrong.
What does this mean, Joey? Just pay him the postage. It'll probably be $40.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
That's
fair.
fine. I'll get with him and do that. That's fair.
Oh, for the statue.
Yeah, yeah.
How in the hell can they ship that thing without it getting broken?
Well, I'm sure he's gonna. I'll pay for the shipping. Absolutely.
God, even if you wrap it in bubble wrap,
No,
like
I'm sure he'll.
I can't imagine.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm sure he does.
Anybody that
Sure he
spends the
does.
time in those things like he does, and you know what? He doesn't do it as a living. That's his hobby.
Really?
It's just a hobby for him. And
Yeah, I hope you get it. That was a cool statue. He does such an amazing
I would cherish
job.
that thing the rest of my life. I promise you.
Morning, Jerry.
After
Jerry
death,
Lahane in the house.
hey, Jerry. Opie said he didn't know Joey C, but I can always believe Opie's good. Opie don't know me. Let me tell you a story about you. Talk about Opie and Auntie. That Opie.
Oh, here, Mike's Shitty Internet's got it right here.
Go to the setting menu. Okay. Oh, here it is. This is for just go to the settings menu. Okay. Tap your profile picture. Top left corner screen. Tap settings and privacy. Tap privacy. Wait, they'll leave that up there now. Don't take that down.
I started, so it'll be up in the starred chats.
You started?
If you go to the starred chats up on top where the super chats
I got to do this now while he's here in case I mess up and I'm pulling my hair out later.
Well, it'll be here later too up in the starred chats.
Right now. No, we're gonna work and do this right now together. So I go to we got to do this right now. So we go to settings and privacy. Is that what it says? Is that the first thing?
Just go to go to settings.
Right.
Tap your profile picture in the top left corner.
I don't have no profile picture in the top left corner.
Do you have a symbol?
No, it just says X. I tapped on settings and it gives
you're on the computer. He's probably on his phone.
Oh, I'm on my computer. My pictures are down here at the bottom. I tapped on
everything's always different from phone to computer.
Not working like that. Anyhow,
up in the on the phone. And, yep. Okay.
What's the next thing?
Go to your phone. Go to your phone.
Oh my God, my phone and do this. All right, let me try.
Well, it'll make sense there.
All right, I got to do this now. We got to. You know, I'm like, I need help here. You know. He's got the answers. I'm gonna have to do this now. This is a good thing. All right, so let me go to X here now. All right, let me see this. All right, so X is up. Make sure it's my
Tap your profile picture in the top left corner.
Oh, wait a second. Damn it. I see what he's talking about, but I gotta sign out of this one. It's in the channel one. I gotta get out of this one first. How do I do this now? I got all kind of problems. I'm just a moron, you know. I got all kind of problems today. Got all kind of stuff down here, you know. Let me do this. Let me do this. You know, there's an old saying that we say in my neighborhood in Chicago. Let me fuck this chicken for a minute, right? I gotta fuck this chicken my way, right?
God damn, that must have been one strange neighborhood you lived in Chicago.
I'm
fucking
telling
chickens all over, running scared.
I'm gonna tell you what. I don't get scared too easy, and there's not a lot of things that have scared me in my life. Now, I'm not saying that I haven't been scared, but not too many things that I'm afraid of. And I was messed up. I'll tell you the story. It's funny. Let me get to this thing here. I open my X. Let's see. Right, so let's see.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I gotta log in. All right, here we go.
Pretty short list of instructions. Should be easy.
Yeah, we should be able to do this good. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, so I got the tap on my picture. All right, I did.
Yep. Okay, and then you tap settings and privacy.
Settings, right? I said settings and support. Oh, I got a settings and privacy. Okay, I'm in.
And then it says tap privacy and safety.
Got it.
And then it says tap privacy, safety, tap mute and block.
Got it.
That should be, and then tap blocked accounts.
All right. Ah, my man got me there. You're the best. Now let's see. We're gonna
Chandler in there?
I'm looking. I don't see them so far. See all the trolls that from last year in there. I don't see no Chandler. Let me see. I gotta go. There's a lot of people on this spot. Holy. Hundreds. I'm in hundreds. No, here. All right, there's the
blocking that many people on X.
Yeah, there's a lot of people blocked. Oh, I got to block Luke. Look at the blind binders. Oh, I got to block. I'm unblocking you, Luke. I see you. I know you're in there. All right. I got Luke blocked.
So somebody before said that you should just mute him instead of block him.
Right. But let me just go through this.
I don't know why.
I don't see Getty Tooth John. I got her blocked. Fearless.
Getty Tooth? What
Yeah, and I met her in.
Tooth ever do to you?
Oh, she used to be a jerk off to me all the time.
Really?
Because of Jake, yeah. She's a big Jake person. And then when I first came on in this world, he was one of the people that told Jake to get rid of me. So. But I met her in Vegas. Nice
Lou
place.
says he sent it to you in a text message. I sent some pictures for the Oh, he sent instructions on the computer, but you already got it figured out on your phone. So
yeah,
you need to do it on your computer. Check your Twitter under Lou's name, and he's got instructions for how to do it on the computer.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find. I don't see no around here. Unless he's on the hit on the other one. There's other choices. Let me see. I got Bill Loney still blocked on here. Bill Loney. Whatever happened to that drunk ass? Bill Loney. He's the best for me all the time too. I got everybody blocked. Yeah. Oh, I got Jim Grindle blocked. I'm blocked him.
Fern Dog says I learned my lesson drinking Hell's Bells. Believe me, no more talking to imaginary people and streaking for me.
Well, I got Mother and Jay blocked too. Village Idiot.
Maybe that's why you never see any of my Twitter shit. You probably got me in there.
I probably do. You're probably on this list. I got Village Idiot. I couldn't stand that guy.
Plays a professional. It won't be broken. Yeah, I'm sure he knows how to ship shit.
I'm unblocking a lot of people. Oh, 5 hit 5 how? Wait a second, who's that? 5 hit 5 how? Oh, that's Fearless. Yoshi Yamamoto. He was on my stream last night. He was in there.
Down Forward Punch says, open your settings, then press Alt 4.
All right, David Chandler
on your computer.
David Chandler's not on the block list. Let's check the mute account. American Cupcake's blocked on here. Boxcar Cupcake. I just found him a. He's muted.
That is too funny.
And I'm gonna leave him muted. I got no time for him. No, I don't got him blocked, so I don't know what the problem is. There's no Mr. Chandler.
Do you see him in your followed people? Send him a tweet.
I can't even find him. When I look him up, a bunch of David Chandlers come up. I don't know which one he is.
Well, maybe it's a fake one trying to get you to unblock him.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe.
Well, he'd show up in your list even if he's fake, I guess.
But he's not on this block list unless he had a different name.
Big Burn says I worked in the hospitality business for 40 years, 32 of them as a leader.
That's right.
Wow.
I believe that.
That takes that takes a different person to work with a lot of people.
You got to have for certain jobs like that. You got to have a certain mindset.
My wife is that way. She is so good with people. I'm
not everybody can do that. You know,
people are dicks. I'm kind of short fused sometimes.
Yeah, I
try not to act out in front of them, but it's hard.
Well, I mean, look at what I did when I was a used car salesman. Customer got up, I went and got a baseball bat, and I'm in the showroom, I'm ready to crack him in the head with it. You know, that's what I did to a customer. I sang too. I go, here we go, batter up, take me out to the ball game. As he come forward, I was swinging that bat to keep him away. I did. I swear to God, I was nuts.
Banana Man says, want to let you all know Wendy is thinking about not doing any more live stream tonight. I'm doing last live stream. I'm not going to have any more people mess with me. I'm getting sick of it. Oh, come on, Wendy. You're not going to stop.
We don't want you to stop, Wendy.
No, you got to. I apologize for not getting on. I'm just been so goddamn
she asked me
busy.
if I knew. She thought Tukey was mad at her because she was been trying to send Tukey a link, and I explained to her what I heard about how Rocco explained it to somebody. He came on one night. And he was, he really gets a lot of requests for Tukey. I mean, that's obvious. He's very popular with Tukey. But he said, here's the problem: if he accepts a request, he's got to put his best performance on, right? He can't let the people down, right? Because he's going on their stream now. He can't make Tukey look bad. So he's got to be at his best performance, right? So if he does that, he's creating content that he should be creating for Tukey's channel. So when he goes on other people's channel, he's not going to do it half-assed. So if he goes and just makes Tukey dull, he's going to catch all kind of shit. And Tukey's going to look bad, and he can't do that. So he has to go above and beyond to do Tukey. And then he says it takes away from when he does that, it takes away from him being creative side of doing and making content for when he should be doing all that with Tukey soup. So in his best interest, he just can't put Tukey out there to do shows. Now he does do certain people, but to make Wendy explain it, that's exactly what it is. It's not her because he's stiffed me 4 or 5 times when he, the stream we did of our year anniversary, yeah, send me a link. He never shows up. One time he said, send me a link, and he gave it to Cardiff, and Cardiff gave it to 20,000 other people. And that's what the games they play. You give it to OJ, OJ gives it to Cardiff. Cardiff sends it out to everybody. So, it creates a problem. So I just stopped asking him because he's not gonna come and he's just gonna send my link out. He'll put it in Melton's Discord. That's what they do. And it's not right. So I'll
tell you when Bedabbler sends the limo to the airport to pick me up, I hope when I get in there, he's sitting in the back seat with Tukey.
Well, I'm telling you, I've got rumors about. I'm telling you, I wouldn't go near that limo or that room in a party because you're going to come out a whole different.
If he's got Tukey in the back seat, I'm going to lose my shit.
Well, he's going to have Tukey blow you. I know that.
Oh, I'd give it to that puppet.
Well, you better get ready then because you're going to become one of them, and then I'm gonna have to lock you out of this channel. You know that. The minute
of them. What is that? That sounds kind of racist.
No, you're going to become one of them. Yeah,
they're nice people. They're just a little misunderstood.
They're evil people.
They're a little misunderstood.
They're evil people. They don't care about anybody.
If you get to know them,
I know them very well. I know how they think and how they operate.
The Pineapple says, Joey, I did a 30-minute interview with Bob premiering 3 p.m. Eastern on my YouTube channel. Pop in and say hi. That was
today.
That was yesterday.
Already? Oh, okay. I will do that.
Oh, well, it says pop in and say hi. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be live. It's a premiere. He's premiering.
I thought it was yesterday. I must have misread it. Yeah. I was going to try and watch it, but I guess it hasn't.
Oh, yeah, I did a 30-minute interview with Bob.
Oh, I did. It must have happened.
It's premiering 3 p.m. Eastern today is what I think it's today.
Oh, I see. It was. He shot it yesterday,
right?
And he's gonna run it today. I get it.
Is he gonna run it as a premiere, which would be live, and he'll be there to even though it's a premiere? Is he gonna be? He's gonna be live to answer questions.
I would think so. If he's telling you to pop in, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll be there, buddy. I'll pop there. I should be able to do that. For you, I do it, buddy. I will. No problem. I like it. I just can't keep up. There's so much up.
Morning, Mud Sharks.
Hey, Mud Shark, what's up? I want to watch. There's a lot of things I haven't watched, but I just.
The other Tukey is in the house. 2K. Morning, Nimrod.
Wait.
Two David Chandlers just stole my truck.
Oh boy, you had the fake David Chandlers.
Oh no.
Gotta be careful. Morning, Nimrod. You should date April Brucker. You know what? April Brucker. She's a comedian that she does. She works.
Oh, that's that chick with that other puppet.
She's got many puppets.
Oh, she does?
Well, she has several puppets.
Yeah,
they're like her children, and it's her act. I mean, she's big time with the puppets. She's got.
Yeah, but I don't know. Every time I see her on a clip, she's flopping back. She just. I don't know if it's people just making her look that way in clips or what.
Well, I tell you what, she seems like I did a podcast with her. I've been on podcast with her.
Waver says you got good audio. Good morning, Waver.
She's a nice lady. She's a little wild, but she's a comedian that's very good with puppets. But she's I read some stories. There's articles out there about her. She's a little crazy.
Morning, Articulate John.
Jeff Dunham, that's right.
Rocco is better than Jeff Dunham.
No way, Articulate John. He ain't better than Jeff Dunham. Sorry.
Jeff Dunham is very good at what he does. He's got so many different voices and
nobody. in the puppet industry could be better than Jeff Dunham. I'm sorry, there's no way.
The thing with Rocco is, he's moving his mouth the whole time he's doing it, so he can't be on screen. Jeff Dunham, that guy's lips hardly ever moves.
Well, Ahmed's keeps him tied down pretty good,
That he's got some funny shows. My wife
Ahmed is a badass.
My wife don't like him, but I do.
Ahmed. You gotta like Walter though. Walter's a good one. Walter.
Yeah.
Walter's a pretty salty guy,
I think my favorite one is probably the monkey. What the hell's his name?
Oh yeah, he's pretty wild. Yeah, the monkey. Yeah, but I like the hot pepper. The hot pepper. The hot pepper.
Kahuna's going to steal my pineapple filter and join Binab. God, you should get on that show, Pineapple. You'd fit right in with those guys.
Yeah. B-Dabbler, they're all, you guys understand, if you go with them, I'll have to be forced to lock you out of this channel and you'll be no more with Cattle on TV because I tell you why.
It's all love. It's all love.
No. They sold their soul to the devil for their stardom. And they want to drag you in because they see dollar signs with you, but you're gonna have to deal with the devil, sign a contract. And I don't want none of that over here.
There's no contracts.
I got 5 Spanish ladies on speed dial that are very old that are going to do Santeria on your ass, and they're going to do the good Santeria, not the bad Santeria. So the only way I can ever take you back, and we must cleanse you. So these 5 women, these 5 older ladies in their 70s and 80s will strip you naked. 5 of these ladies.
Cleanse me.
And they will cleanse you. They will have to cleanse you if you go anywhere near that limo and that a party.
I've never been.
The minute you come out of the party, you will be abducted by 5 very serious Latino women in their 80s. They will abduct you. Don't be afraid. They will treat you good. They will declothe you. They will probe you. They will make sure that everything is out of you, evilly spirit. Because Tukey, Rocco, Cardiff, the Orange, they've all signed contracts with the devil. I promise. And because Melton is the Antichrist. That's a fact.
Mike's shitty internet provider says, I bet John has a bigger block list than Joey. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
He blocks everybody, but then a couple days later he unblocks them. He's like Jake.
Let me tell you something.
You're blocked, and then sorry.
Last month and a half, when I go in this chat room, I fucking hammer him. What's up, you fucking piece of shit? John, why are you such a fucking piece of shit? I go, why are you? I go, I'm voting for Trump, you piece of shit. I'll just lay into it. So he won't. He used to.
Morning, Alan.
He used to acknowledge that I said something on the line. He would say, Joey, stop that. I sent you a link, buddy. Let's talk about it. Now he gets the look when he knows I'm in his. He's like this, and he blocks me, right? And I'll text him, you piece of shit. You fucking block me, you no ball motherfucker, right? And the next day I go back to the chat room, he's unblocked me. He'll block me, and he unblocks me every fucking day.
Okay, I got something here for Alan. Just a minute now.
Alan.
He says,
Alan, what's up,
for
Alan?
my money, farting is the funniest humor. Now here's a fart from somebody that loves anal.
Oh, really? Wow.
There. And then this was Joey last night.
Oh, you got me? Oh, yeah. That was me.
I caught it.
Is that a wet one?
That was the one you did yesterday morning.
You think it was a wet one?
Fuck, you shit your pants. I know you did. You just sat there through the rest of the show.
No, that wasn't shit.
Your ass had an itch like crazy.
Now, I was shocked. Usually, I'll be honest. Usually, I got some skin, but I can't let her see my underwear. I put them in separate bags, and because I don't want her to have to deal with that, But she's like, no, don't worry, honey. I love you. If I got to deal with the shit underwear, it's okay, No, I don't want.
She just throws them away. She does not want.
She does, I caught her several years ago. I go, honey, I missed a lot of underwear. She's like, I couldn't tell you what happened to them. And I'm like, but I just had like 10 pair of new underwear, and I'm down to 3. Honey, I don't know where they went. And I caught her one day. And I'm like, okay, but I didn't say nothing to her. I never said nothing to her.
Banana Man wants to have the pineapple on her show tonight. There you go, pineapple. There's your invite.
You got an invite from Wendy, who is a legend. I don't know if you could do that for Wendy, but I would take it as a personal favor me owing you one back.
Articulate
would-
John wants to get cleansed.
And I will guarantee you I owe you one back of a favor that you'll have with me if you could go do that for Wendy. You know, she needs people like you to spice up her spirit, you know. Wendy was a legend. And, you know, it's tough now. The Howard Stern thing is all coming to an end very soon here. And that's going to be tough on Wendy, you know. Because Howard's retiring definitely December 18th. So, and I asked Wendy if she's heard anything about them bringing all the back. If Howard does not bring all the whack packers back for
he will.
If he doesn't do that,
I'll bet you any money he gives them a parting
40
gift
years,
of some sort.
40 years I watched him, I will destroy everything I ever got about him if he don't do that.
He will.
He got very selfish in his old age. He's not the same person.
Mike's shitty internet provider says the power of Christ compels you, Kahuna. Yes.
Well, I'm just telling you, he better make sure Wendy's on the front line when they go back. Beetlejuice, I want to see Beetlejuice, Wendy, and Eric on top at first. Okay? Make sure Bobo's last, though. Bobo's got to be last. Because Bobo broke the sanctuary of all sanctuary. He showed up at Howard's hospital, got in there when Howard's wife had the baby.
Boys can run faster than girls because they have a stick shift.
That's right. That's right. I'll be here all week. Yep. Oh, I guess Kai was doing some work yesterday. I gotta think. You know, everybody's asking me, well, how was it after Lou and Jason were? I'm gonna tell you how classy Kai is.
Well, I was going to ask about this yesterday, and I just didn't have time to get around to it.
I was expecting a very, very upset email. I was expecting a very DM to be upset. I was expecting a couple phone calls. I got none of that. I got 2 words in a DM. And it said, I understand. That's all he said. I understand.
He understands what? Was there something in a previous DM that he's referring to, or just
I know
in general?
I knew without a doubt he saw Lou on the channel, and and I meant no disrespect to him or Mrs. Honeybee. I like I said, I've always been upfront with Kai. When he asked me a long time ago, you still talk to Lou? At that present time, I wasn't. Have I talked to Lou prior to that? Yes, I have. I told him everything that Lou did for the channel. I told I got him to eat as far as say when Lou made a public apology to Mrs. Honeybee, and when Lou said he was done talking about him, and Kai, believe it or not, was watching Lou very carefully.
I believe Lou has stuck to his word about that, hasn't he?
And Kai has acknowledged that, and all Kai said was, "Well, we'll see. Maybe the future could be okay." So, and Kai knows that I'm very adamant about keeping Lou from wasting his time with all that, and he's grateful for me as a friend to do that. Of course, he had reservations to think Lou, but he didn't say nothing bad about Lou. He just, I saw the apology. I saw what Lou said. I saw what Lou said about me, that you made the better choice picking me. He goes, I saw it. We'll see. I'm liking it. It's going in the right direction, but I'm not going to just say, okay, I'm sold. But he didn't say nothing bad about Lou, but he did acknowledge it, like he was okay with it. So that being said, he knows how I feel about Lou, what he did for me. So, and I've always been for, and I know his feelings about Jason, which had nothing to do with me. That was Mrs. C because of the connection with the school thing. And he knows I ain't going to tell his wife no for something. What am I going to do? Tell my wife no and argue with her? I had no control of that. I was okay with it because my wife wanted it. And it was good. And I think that he was just telling me he understands that's strictly what it meant. He understands there was no need to explain. He didn't want to get into it. He didn't need to come back to talk to me about it. I didn't have to explain. He understood. He knows without a doubt. I told him that no one can take me away from being your friend, Kai. I love you like a friend and a brother. I would never flip sides or throw you away. I didn't make this choice to stay away. That was yours. I'm here patiently waiting. If you wanted to come back, he needs
to come back. He needs, whether it's on his channel, both channels,
right?
Whatever it is,
I will still help him.
Back to your morning show.
If he doesn't come back to Catalan TV, I still will be part of him I will still do what I will to help him get all the as many subs. I will help him get work hours. I will do everything I can that a friend can do. Okay, it's his choice. But I think that I understand that he's really taking the time to think about all this. It's very overwhelming when you're being attacked by a group of people at every direction. It's very overwhelming. He's got a lot to lose. Kai has a very special job. He's a hardworking man. Kai's a mystery man. Everybody wants to know Kai Boccaccio. No one can find out who Kai Boccaccio is. Kai's very private. He's very good at keeping things that he doesn't want on the internet very well. And he's entitled to that.
Nothing wrong with that.
He's entitled to that. People get mad because he don't show himself. I'm sorry. I've asked the man. I said, look, I'm just curious. Will you ever come back? And he said there may be in the future. And he started. I don't need to explain this guy. You don't have to explain that. I trust what. And he goes, no. I just got too many very high profile clients that if I got found out with the way these people, he can't take it. It's not about him. It's about hurting his clients and them being exposed. I think that's very respectable. He has a very detailed, high profile job, and he keeps himself private. And I think he does it right. Because I will tell you right now, nobody, I don't care how good you are, will ever find out who he is. Because he's that good at covering his bases. And he's a smart man, and everybody should respect that. If you should want him to come back, let me tell you something. Kai done a great show. Kai's very thorough. He cares. Kai, he spends a lot of time, a lot of hours putting his shows together. He don't just flop them together. Okay, I know how detailed he is. You know, Mrs. Honeybee does thumbnails and a lot of things, and
she did the backdrop here.
That's correct.
For the morning
she's done so many things for Kai and music, and she's good with the, very, 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 very important. If you're going to be a channel that's gonna prosper, you need good people like that.
Morning,
I
Big
can
Burn.
never find anybody like them two ever. The kindness, just the loving kindness they gave, and they're my friends. Okay, and I want him to always know that. Like I told him, never forget that. I will never turn on you, backdoor you, betray you. But I'm glad you understand, because I look at things as the future for business. And I was right. My call was right about Jason, because everybody deserves the benefit of the doubt. And hello, Deadpool. Howard always been selfish. Yes, he has been, Deadpool.
That has been proven.
Howard, Deadpool. I've religiously watched him for 40 years. Back when he was just starting out, I've stayed loyal to that man. So a lot of the people, the Blackpackers, and to the people that work there, I was always loyal. I've always Dick Shuley from day one when he walked out of Vegas from playing cards with Howard. I Sal, the stockbroker, one of my favorite, Richard. I've stayed loyal to that, and I am very upset the last 2 years with him. Howard's made a lot of money. He made more money than anybody in the history of radio will never accomplish what he did money-wise. That'll never be again. You'll never see somebody making $100 million a year as a radio disc jockey ever again, because there's the internet and everything there's too many that never happen again. And people could say, Howard hates podcasts. Yes, but I promise you this: you can thank Howard Stern for why all this is happening.
Yeah, no shit.
I promise you that.
Everything that we're about here comes from Howard Stern,
because he opened the door for everything that happens today in the future. The man was a legend, and I'm disappointed.
Even the Banana Man comes from Howard Stern.
That's correct. He produced a lot of great content. He opened the doors and knocked barriers down for a lot of people. Cabby told me one thing about Howard. Cabby was pretty good friends with Howard, and I became very good friends with Cabby. Howard that was one of my dreams, to be in a studio with Howard and just work side by side with him and be on the radio. I used to dream that at least once a week for 25 years. That I had a personal relationship with Howard. We were best friends, and I was with him in the studio as one of his co-workers. That was one of my dreams, and it was a fantasy that never came to. I did get to go on with Howard Stern. I got to finally go on and be on the radio with him for 5 minutes, and it's the best 5 minutes of my life. It was a good time, but I am disappointed because
Then you pissed off Ronnie.
I pissed off Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie.
Hey, I just want to go back one thing. Gaseous has it here. He says Kai is missed.
Yes, he is.
Kai, if you're hearing this, I hear it all over the place.
He's loved.
Please come
more
back
than he knows.
and get to your morning show.
More than he knows. Now the
I
original
don't
plan with
care
Kai,
where you do it, whatever. Just come back. Just do it.
you know, Kai wanted to branch out, which we open armly were ecstatic for. The plan was he was going to take the morning show completely over to his channel. That was going to stop on Catalan TV anyhow. But Kai wanted to keep the Saturday show. He wanted to keep the happy hour one on Friday and the Tuesday Blues Lounge. I was no problem. Whatever you want, I will support him any direction he go. If he makes the decision to come back and says, brother, I respect, I understand what you did. Because I got the message loud and clear. Kai is that classy. If he really felt that I was trying to do something against him, I would have got a phone call, because that's how he is. He will tell you how he's feeling or what or thoughts of what he might think you're up to, and he's very good at that. To sit and Kai is very reasonable when he talks. He's very, I'm not bright in his world with some of the words he uses or being very brilliant, but Kai is very gentle when he talks to people and very good at talking to people, and we've always worked everything out. He's never disrespected me. He's never, demanded anything. He did get upset when Jason got unblocked. And I just tried to explain to him. I said, listen to me. We have to grow as a business now. If we're going to stay on this and do this right, and you were part of the formula, we cannot piss anybody off. You understand? We are very vulnerable. If we start pissing the wrong people off, we're going to be it could hurt us very badly. We have to be smarter than that. I have to be smarter. I'm the one that put the channel in jeopardy many times. It was me. And I had to, first and foremost, I had to correct myself and really decide, do you want to do this? Are you going to get serious about this and then have fun with it? Or are you going to continue to be the idiot and just waste people's time? And that was a decision I had to make. Okay. Because I know first and foremost, if anybody's going to hurt this channel, it's going to be me. Because I was vile. I've been going back now every day and watching a lot of my old videos. Some of them were real great. They were fun. But I can't believe some of the threatening things I did in some of those spots. I look back and I'm ashamed of myself that I got worked up over a keyboard warrior. My brother even said, "What is going on? You're better than that. These guys ain't no match for you." He goes, "You're talking to people that they'll never show themselves. You're fighting with that? Are you insane?" And my brother woke me up in a lot of ways. He says, if they want to emerge, they're no challenge for you. They're never going to show their face. We know what you're capable of doing. We know. He goes, but stop, grow up, and do your channel and please your chat room. He said, and make the fans love you and be happy with them. And if you're blessed to make any money, enjoy it. He
was on a roll getting subscribers, and I think he's going to start losing them if he doesn't get back. But
so I just want Kai to know that.
I guess he's got to do what's best for him.
But I understand it. And Kai is very adamant. He loves his wife first and foremost over anything. And I know this to be true. And his wife does not deserve to feel hurt in any way. And I understand all the stuff that went on before. It's very easy when you start arguing with people to start coming out of pocket. Another guy will start saying something about your wife or your kids like they do. It's like dominoes. Once it all starts happening, the fighting, it's like dominoes. People are coming from every direction. Some people don't even know half the time, don't remember what they say to people. You understand? Believe me, when I go back and look at some of the stuff and I'm like, I can't believe I lowered myself to that level of that person to do that. When on the internet, when I never even see who they look like, So I woke up and I had to make the change. But if Kai decides to just go completely back to his channel, I will still be there. We'll all still be there to help him. But you're wanted, Kai. People are missing you. They want the show back. Okay.
Yeah, I hear it every day. Every day I
People
see
ask
something
about
about how they missed that morning show and that time slot, and
You know,
he
Kai,
needs to get back.
you need to get back. And I would never backdoor you. I told you I had some big future plans coming up, which I was getting ready to sit down and explain to you. You might have not liked the plans. You probably would have been a little disgusted in the beginning, but you got to understand what I said. You've always had confidence in me that I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay. I know what direction we got to go. Okay. I don't just want to be a slapdick. You understand? No more. I don't want to be a slapdick channel no more. I don't. It's got my name on it, one that my grandfather was proud of, and between my father and myself, we ashamed that name very badly. No matter what, I shamed my grandfather's good name, and that don't sit well with me because my grandfather was the best. He was the best. Yeah, that's my dream right there. I was hoping someone would be smart enough to ever post that because that's the direction I'm going in. Mike is a smart man. He sees what I see. And it could very well happen if I start acting more professional and more business smart. That could happen. I don't shut that down from happening. It's a long way out from happening, but I promise you, that's my goal. But I can't talk about it. I got to be about it. And I have to be about it. Okay? Now, to talk about the Luke and Kai situation. Lou and Kai, to me, made magic.
Maybach knows what's going on.
They were two opposites. One Kai's the straight man, the more level-headed guy, and Lou is a rough around the edges, as rough as you can get anybody. But Lou's got talent, a lot of it. The problem with Lou, he's hot-headed, just like me. Lou once he loses, he don't give a shit. He's got that same mentality I got. I almost want to question he's Italian, not Puerto Rican. You understand? But then again, Puerto Ricans are crazy too. So, but Lou is getting older now, and we had a nice lunch last week. And Lou, listen. I'm not gonna. I can't make a living off of this. We're depending on this to pay my bill. I know that. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking to have fun first and foremost, put good content, and make good friends and make a good time here. When the money comes, when it does come, I'll enjoy it, and I'll do it accordingly, the proper way. If people are helping with the channel, people that will get paid, if we have decided to go where we have certain big guests, we're going to make sure if we're making money, we were able to give that guest something. It's the only way. It's the proper way to do business. You understand? And if one thing Brennan taught me, you got to pay. You got to pay if you want guests to come on and do what you want. You got to pay. You got to show appreciation. Shuli has a gift that everybody loves him and they want to be able to come out and tell him. And when he calls his friends from the comedy world, they're ready to go for Bob and Julia like that because Julia and Bob are decent people. Brennan, I don't think he could get too many people without paying. To be honest with you, but I'm not taking away from his professionalism. The man has a resume that's very impressive from the time he was 20-something years old to now. And he's an old man. He's 64 years old. And he rants and yells all day long. That's all he does. But he did have an impressive record. Everybody hates John. And I feel John just was in the right place at the right time every time. He's just got the fucking horseshoe up his ass. Some people are like that in life. They get a golden horseshoe up their ass and just good things come to them that that don't deserve. But they get it. Guys like John, that happens to every day in life. A guy like John gets blessed every day when people know he don't deserve it. And the worst part is they don't know how to accept it and do right with it. But he'll always have that opportunity because he's just got that. He's just falls under that realm of being with a horseshoe up his ass. John will always, until the day he dies, will have opportunities for him where money will come his way.
Chris Green says Stern sucked after Artie left.
Yeah,
that was a sad day.
I don't know about suck. It was sad. I mean, Jackie left. It sucked. Jackie and Artie were everything. But but I didn't like to see Artie when he was strung out on drugs and he was on heroin and he was not. And then Howard looks over waiting for an answer.
I always thought he'd come back because he had left a couple of times and then came back. I mean,
how many times did you?
He was having his problems.
How many times you watch over and Howard was kind of talking to him and Artie was like this, doped up as you can be.
Christ, you're nodding off like that on the morning show.
No, I'm not doped up. I'm just now getting sleep.
We
I've
were
done it.
backstage the other day talking, and all of a sudden Joey's forehead hit the mic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't properly sleep sometimes. But Artie at least knew he had a problem. You know what I don't like about John is when he talks about Artie or if he gets mad at Casey Armstrong, how he calls out them being a dopehead. Let me tell you something. John's got no room to talk because he was just right there with all them guys snorting fuck cocaine just like everybody else did. Okay, and that's what pisses me off about John. John is a guy that will never admit anything like that because he can't. But he calls out his friends like that. I mean, how many guys? I mean, Artie would give John money, borrow him all the time, you know. And John could, I always pay Artie back, you know. John is not a nice guy. He's just a lucky guy with a horseshoe up his ass. That's all.
Here, I want to read this. It says, Alpha Swifty says, send your money in. Still need gas money for DabbleCon.
Let me tell you
So
something.
I want to give a personal thank you to several generous people that sent me money through Venmo.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea what that meant.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you.
Until he finds out why they sent them money, then he'll be regretting.
Well, I don't give a shit why, as long as they're sending me money.
It's good. I'm happy for him because let me tell you something. Last night I got a large donation. I did a lot of super chats last night, but I got a large donation privately. And you know what? I'm like, damn you, you know. I got 2 of them yesterday. And you know what? It all
makes a person emotional. It does.
It does make emotional because when Miss Kitty and Deadpool were gifting, when Deadpool was 450 packs in a row, and Miss Kitty, who's a hardworking woman, dropping 5s, 10s, and 20s and sending super chat.
That is just
it's
crazy.
so emotional because you look at this and like, why do I deserve this? You know, I mean, I'm a lot of people dislike. And you know what Miss Kitty told me? I give to people that I like, that I believe in, that are good people. Do you know how powerful that is? You think Deadpool has to be here and waste his time? He knows everything about me from A to Z. He knows the things I've done here. He knows how I fought. He knows the craziness about me. But obviously the man cares enough and sees something in this channel that he loves to do what he does. It doesn't have to be me. I would never say it's me. The fact is, if it's the channel and Kahuna or my wife, most people would say, fuck that, I'm not even going to do to them because they got that psycho. She's married to that psycho. Or Kahuna's partners with that idiot. He doesn't do that. He doesn't judge. And I guarantee you, he knows my outburst. And he's seen me go half-cocked in the Dabbleverse. But you know what? I also believe in my heart that he sees the realness in me and the sincerity of me. Because I was always told, you're crazy, you're wild. But you know what? At least we could see honesty in your real at heart. And that's what I was told. And the people that told me that said, just be you, stay real. And people will figure you are a good guy. So, and that's what I do all the time. I'll never change that. So I'm grateful. But you know, people already started. What are you going to do when David Chandler leaves? Well, listen to me. If Mr. Chandler decides to leave or Deadpool decides to leave, what can I possibly do? Thank them for being here for the time they spent there. And if they stay with me the rest of my life, I'll be grateful. If they don't, I'll still be grateful. They got agendas too. He may be here for who knows. You know how it goes. David Chandler used to pop up on people. He'd hang out with you. He'd do his thing. Deadpool does the same thing, you know? And then he goes to his next project. We don't know. All we can know is the time we have with them. We got to be grateful for that. You know?
He's a big part of this entire universe that we're in because
that's correct.
He's on just about every channel that I go to.
I mean, look, there's a lot of guys that are like me that are just small group podcasts that are look at Hackwright. I can't compete with Hackwright as far as how well he puts packages together, how thorough he is, how he presents everything. I could never, if I keep practicing down the road, maybe 4 or 5 years from now. But at this present point, he blew me out of the water with his presentation, his appearance, how detailed he is, the content he puts out. But you know what? There's a guy that deserves to be where I'm at with membership. But for whatever reason, I got chosen. And I'm not hating on that. And people want to hate on that because I was chosen. And you know, and with the speculation, Well, they only do it because they feel sorry for because he's such a low-cal begging motherfucker. You know, I'm getting death threats again. I'm getting death threats again. You know what? I laugh at that because I tell you what, I promise you, the people that they think they had the balls to make death threats to me or anybody for any matter, they just are stupid because they'll never surface and show themselves. They're cowards. You know, I got people threatening me. I better go apologize to Kevin Brennan. I better do this and stop talking about Kevin Brennan or else.
Waver's got it right. No time for hate.
That's right. No time for hate, man. But I mean, I'm getting they're all starting all over again. The death threats and the phone calls. You know, I laugh now. I'm in a better place. No matter how much people hate me, and those idiots want to say I'm nothing. I care. That believe me, first and foremost, I care about the channel and everybody that comes and watches me. I care very much, and I do put effort in, and I do try. I will try better. I need to try better on some things, but I do care and I do try, and I do want to succeed, and I want to make succession for you guys as well as for my name. So that's all I'm saying.
Mike Shitty Internet Provider says Joey is a gentleman because Stuttering John would have asked Kahuna for some of the money that was Venmoed to him.
Oh, he would have.
He can ask.
Mike, let me tell you how bad it was. There were several times I was on stream with John, and someone said, "John, this is for Joey C." And he says, "That ain't gonna happen." He told people, "Oh, I'm sorry." He turned to me on stream on live. He said, "You know you ain't getting none of this fucking money, right?" And
I'll give a good example of that. That day that VTL and High Pitch Eric were on, somebody sent in a super chat that said this $2 is for Eric. I was telling you backstage, I says, make sure you take out YouTube's cut. You sent him the whole $2.
I mean,
which
for him
isn't a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
I mean, but somebody said in the chat, this super chat is for Eric, and you sent it to him.
I did immediately. I sent it to him.
You did right after the show.
I did. I mean, it was at the person said send this. You know, that person has sent money, has donated to me, but he asked me to send that. Make sure Eric got that. Why would I keep $2 to do that there? If it was $100, I just sent it there. If I was asked to do that, I'm going to send it. I'm not a thief. Number one, and no matter what people think I am, and I'm not a liar. Yes, I'm a convicted liar. I guess you got me on that. People, that's what they use. But here's a guy saying he's not a liar who was convicted in a federal court for being a liar.
You learned your lesson from that whole experience.
But it wasn't a point about a lesson. I knew I lied purposely to protect my wife. I knew the consequences behind it. It was against everything I stand for, but I love her, and that took precedence over everything.
Here so she is. She says, my husband has a bigger package than Hackride. How would you know that, Alpha Swift?
Well, I heard Hackride's pretty well endowed. So I have heard that.
But does she know that?
I don't know. I don't know what she knows.
Haters are fuel for the fire, says Donks. Haterade.
It's just, you know, I lied. I knew when I crossed that realm, the day I decided to do that, I knew by all the doubt. First of all, I'm playing it with a very, very, very bad fire when I did it. But that woman, I would die for her. I'd take a bullet to my head for her. I was not going to leave her hang out to dry. I was going to protect her any way I could. And I'm sorry, I do it 10 times over again. That don't make me, but and it's good because my lawsuit that I've been fighting for 7 years now is halted because they got that one thing now. He's a convicted liar in federal court. We believe nothing he says. Anything I say in a court of law is not credible no more for my lawsuit. They got me, but I knew that day I lied for her, my lawsuit was going to be jeopardized. I knew it, but I didn't care, and I was getting a couple $1 million. I promise you. And I gave that all up for that woman that I lay next to every night because I love her. And Kevin Brennan's telling me, are you crazy? I would have just left and got remarried to somebody else. Yeah, I'm sure you would. Most pussies would. But I'm never going to find a woman like her that treats me the way she does.
Ferndog says John will feel obligated to get more than half because he's a celebrity.
You know what? John, you're so right. If John came on as a guest at your channel, and you started getting mega super chats, I promise you he would demand a cut over what you already paid him to come on.
Remember when Shuley did that whole skit with Zumach?
He was fucking on fire, but
I
talked to John. I talked to John the next morning. He was chapped so fucking bad, man. You don't know. Let me tell you something. I've had many a talks with John when he was fucking. He told me, I can't believe I can't believe you're going on Chewy's today. And I said him down because he used to tell me, don't ever go on Chewy's again. And you tried to one day he called me, something, John, we're going to get something straight right here and now. Because you hate Louis, but you're my friend. Look what he does to me every day. I go, John, are you kidding me with that? You didn't cause all this? Who caused all this shit? Why Chewy's doing this to you? Did Chewy cause it or you cause it? Oh, no. You're my friend. You stay loyal to me. John, here's what I won't do. I will never let, if they box me in to talk bad about you, I won't do that. And when you box me to talk about them, I'm not going to do that. I'll go on any show. I'm going to go on Point Davenport, and I'm going to be your representative. I called Shirley. I go, I got a new spin on this. I'll come on Point Davenport and be John's your only representative in the Davenverse. And Shirley goes, Carl goes, I like that. That one day I went, 2 episodes I went on where I defended John.
I remember one for sure.
And they said, well, they never, ever, both of them never tried to press me. And it was the day Missy was on, Kumio's girlfriend. And she goes, well, you know, I can tell you, I wish you the best of luck with them. They all did. They never, anything I said, they respected. They would turn to me, and your thoughts on this? Well, I think you guys are wrong. I think John does have a good side. I think John can be a friend. And they go, okay, well, you know, can you tell us why? And then Carl even said, you know, I believe he is, because John was very nice to me in a lot of ways. And John does open up to you deep, when I tell you deep, when he thinks he can trust somebody. The problem is, he lets too much out because he winds up starting to screw that person, and he's already told them all the secrets, and then people get shitty on him, and then they just run. You know, nobody hurt John probably more than Quad and Kate Meany. I'm telling you right now. This is what broke him. But he's that idiot when it comes to fucking the little pie between the fucking legs. He's a dumbass. You understand? He's a dumbass. He was hooked. Kate Meany had him wrapped around his finger, and she played him the right way. And you know what? We're all going to hear the tapes and next week.
I can't wait.
You know, and I promise you, the way I know John, wow, it's going to be fucking big because he's that much of an idiot.
I'm sure he was on the truth serum when
he tried to have phone sex with her. I promise you, he asked her for sex. I promise you that's going to come out.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to look so bad how I would never, she's too young. I look at her like she's my niece. I promise you, this will be, after this DabbleCon, will be the demise of John, Stuttering John. Because if anybody right mind sends him money after DabbleCon, then they really love him. Because I don't see it happen. I see them drying up at the well drying up. And he always told me, fuck these idiots, Joey. I'll be here as long as they're super chat me. The minute they stop, I'm gone. I don't need none of these fuckers. He don't like none of you. He never did. He never will.
Mike's shitty internet provider says, did Vince ever pay High Pitch Eric the $400? I wonder. I believe it was $200, wasn't it?
Yeah. You know, Vince does give High Pitch a lot of money. I know that to be a fact. I'm
sure he didn't pay him. Probably.
Well, I'm going to say probably he did, because Eric would start threatening me. If he didn't get money from Vince, Eric would have started threatening me for the money.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, he would have. No doubt about it.
Why would he go after you?
Because he was on my show. It doesn't matter. He tried to get it out of me on the show. Just pay me the money. I think you should send it to me and deal with it. I'm not paying you. Vince, this is all Vince. I would, but he would try. Let me tell you something. High Pitch is so, how can I say it? He'll be on a show with you, and I've done one show where he was like my best buddy on the show when we were on John, right? Yeah, call me after the show. I called him. He said, "You ever call me again, I'll call the police on you." That's fucking how nuts he is. But you told me to give you don't you call me again. I'm blocking you, and I'm calling the police on you. That's what he does. And then if he calls you and you don't respond, fuck you. You're on the block list. Don't ever call me again. I'm calling the police on you. That's what he does. He's bipolar all the way. But I'm a big fan of his. Always have been, always will be. He's a guy that, we all know what Eric used to do. He used to take that Howard Stern name all over the place and get everything. He'd go order fucking hundreds of dollars of fucking food in restaurants and say, don't worry, put a Howard stab. And
Howard better do something special for High Pitch Eric.
That's right. Because let me tell you something.
Something very special.
I've lost a lot of respect for Howard Stern because first and foremost, and I understand the way it was explained to me. Lou explained it to me by his reason, but I agree with Lou. Howard Stern cannot just go violently, just go out and say, "Let me spread $10 million to the devil," because of his status. People will be trying to get money from him all over the place. But
I
he can.
Yep.
I could see that, but he can go. Let me put $5 million, $6 million in a fund that someone else is going to give out. Disperse it to all the whack packers. Make sure that Wendy has a place and a piece of land and a place that's hers, so she never has to worry about living in a car or never having to worry about. Now, this is what I'm giving her. If she messes it up, then so be it. Let me pay off Jeff the drunk's house so he never gets evicted. Let me make sure Beetlejuice will take care after his mother. Just do something like that so that they got something in their name and he can do it. Because how many whack packers are left? There ain't many left. There's not a lot. The list is pretty low now. Maybe 15 or 20 left compared to the 50 or 80 that were there. So if he took $20 million,
he could even take care of some of the surviving family, the ones who've passed on. Just a little token of appreciation.
I figured if he took $10 million versus 20, 25 people, break that down, but you don't have to give them cash. Make the person that you've been charging the money, give them something that they're going to have for the rest of their life. He needs to do that.
That would be better than giving him cash, because you know how that's going to go.
Yeah, because and I'm just so upset that he hasn't done that, because Wendy has suffered in a lot of ways. Her and her mom, sometimes they didn't know if they were going to have a place to live. And I'm not blaming or saying that people have to do that, and I'm not saying that maybe a lot of that could be caused because of things that they did. I don't know. The point is that she was a national treasure on that fucking show, and he's retiring, and he needs to take care of all the people.
Correct.
He needs to take care of all. He needs to show token appreciation, because they never got paid. They were never paid for any episode anytime Howard called them. They were never paid.
How come you don't think, or how come do you think that they don't have Wendy on as much anymore? Is it because she's into podcasting so much, you think?
He don't really deal with the whack packers anymore. He hardly has them on. His show today, he comes on. I still heard that he's never been back to the studio yet.
Yeah, he has. He
has?
Yeah, several times.
Well, okay, but he don't. People say some people. The word was he's still stolen from home.
I think the only time he goes back there is for interviews with famous people.
Okay. Well, that's right. So then they stay at home, right, with everything else, right?
Pretty much, yep.
Yeah. So he's, he's germophobic. He went crazy on all that, which is fine. That's his prerogative. But let me tell you, he'll never be broke. That man will never be broke. He's loaded. His first contract was 5 years. He got I believe he got I don't know, was it
300 and some million.
His first 5 years. Then he jumped up to 750 million or something like that. No, it was 375, then he went to 550. His third contract was 750. If he did another contract and he was still popular, they were talking $1 billion contract.
He's not even due for a contract. He's quitting early.
He's quitting 1 year early from his contract. He'll have 4 years. End of December will be his end of 4 years. He's leaving 1 year early.
He's got to want out bad to give up all that money.
Yes. I mean, he right now he clears, it's 90 million a year where he's at. 5 years, 90, 180, 360. So he's at 450 on his contract. It's got it, but I think that's what he clears, because he was at 550 his second 5 years, and I think 650 on his third one. So 650 for 5 years broke down is what he gets. But I also know, like Shirley said, when they went to Sirius, everybody used to get paid out of Howard's pocket. He used to pay everybody. And then when Sirius took over, they brought their management team in, and because it was pretty lax there. Shirley, if you were real tight with Gary, you didn't have to go through the chain of command to go in the studio with Howard. You understand? I'm going in to see Howard. Sirius stopped that with a lot of them guys. They put the brakes on that, and then you had to get permission to have a day scheduled for. And Shirley said it was fucking crazy, because Shirley got tied into it a couple of times with the Sirius XM people because of that. He's got a job to do. I got this people hot on ice. I got to get in there, and they're stopping it. Not today. We're not doing that today.
Hey, I wanna read this here quick. It says last night Vinny was heavily implying he would be amending his complaint to include John's mother in the lawsuit, since John signed over his 50% interest in the Florida house to her after Vinny sued him. I saw it on Reddit yesterday. That's already been done. John's mom is on the lawsuit now.
She is on there.
Yep, I saw the complaint or the filing yesterday.
I don't. If Vince goes all the way through, I think John's going to lose the house. I think he'll never get the money he's seeking. There'll be a judgment all the way, and what judgment means, if John ever gets any assets worth that money, they'll be sold, and Vince will get it. That's the only way he'll get his money. But he does have the house. He does have a shitty Mercedes, and he does have the motorcycle. If he does have so Vince will get probably all three of them. Yeah, and I know what Vince is going to do with the house.
He'll turn around and sell everything for.
No, he's going to keep the house. He'll keep the house in Largo. He'll throw massive parties as it's the great stutter in John's home. He'll build it up and he'll do that.
He can get a better house than that. He don't want that house.
He will do something that'll make him. He'll set it up for IRL stream. He'll do something with that house. I'm telling you, it'll be all because he'll work the stutter in John name.
I would lay money on the fact that he doesn't keep the house.
I don't know about that.
Doesn't he already have a place down there?
Who, Vince?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
He goes down there a lot. Maybe he just stays at a hotel.
He stays in Orlando at the hotel every time he comes.
Oh, okay.
Look
who's here.
Yeah.
My best friend, my new best friend, Cupcake's Corner is in the house.
Yeah.
Morning, Cupcake.
Yeah. Oh, we're about wrapping it up now, aren't we?
No, we're just getting rolling.
We are? Oh, I thought it was time to exit.
No. Cupcake's here now, not a show start.
Then we're definitely going to end the stream in the next 5 minutes. Then. Yeah, he's done a lot of that. He's done a lot of that.
High pitch threatens says, yeah, I don't know why he does that.
He almost went to jail that one time when he threatened to stab that kid.
I wish he would have.
I wish he would have. Oh my God, he's crazy. I mean, he was serious.
He needs to be accountable for that shit.
Did you ever hear the tape on that one? Did you ever hear him actually threatening that little kid? Did you ever hear it?
I believe I have.
Woo.
That was a while ago, right?
Yes. Tell you what, he's got no filter. He was physically threatened. Hey, Joey, what was Frank Rosenthal's wife's name again? Ginger.
It was Jerry.
Ginger.
Jerry.
Ginger.
Oh, okay. Shit, I thought it was Jerry. Charlie don't surf. There we go. As old as Howard Stern is, and with him being a Jew, there is no way he can spend all his money he has made.
Everybody in Las Vegas knew her as Ginger. All the valet park guys where she got her cocaine from. That's who she went to get her drugs. They were the best in that era. Were the ones you get the best cocaine from. Was the valet parkers. That was her. All the dealers knew her as Ginger. Her pimp knew her as a Ginger. So. The high pitch is a 9-year-old driving. How about he got the first truck he got? He destroyed it and went the next day and bought another truck.
How can that guy still have a license?
He's a card man.
Or get insurance. God, what did he have? Like 3 accidents in a real short period, like 2 in one trip, didn't he?
He went and bought a new truck the next day after the first accident.
Somebody was riding with him, I thought.
Yeah, he's crazy, and he drives like a high rate of speed. I think. Too.
Yep.
He's crazy, man.
I believe he was getting a lot of speeding tickets too, wasn't he?
He did. He had all kind of problems, man. He either saw a murder or something really fucked up happened to high pitch as a child to make him that way. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. Something tragically happened to him in his life, but I also think that he's not all there anyhow. You know what I'm saying? He's a little, but he is also. I think he shows sometimes he's so intelligent. He could be autistic in some way because he's a genius in some areas, and he could be autistic. On a different scale of autism. He's got a big head. He looks a little deformed. So I don't know, maybe. He does show some sign of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jerry, Ginger they called her though. Ginger. Jerry was her birth name. Cupcake. Let me tell you something. I'm really getting fucking pissed off at you because I'm gonna tell you why. That was her birth certificate name. They called her Ginger. That's what everybody called her. Okay? You're just a fucking douchebag, man. And you think you're not? Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. Right, in the movie, her name, they used Ginger was his real wife's name. The real Lefty Rosen, not the Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone. Listen, fuck this guy. He's out of here. Don't ever ask me to put him in here. He does this shit because he's
you
a
can't
jealous
kick him out.
fucking prick. Every time he comes and bothers my show, my chat room, because he's a jealous little fucking cleat chaser with all his little fucking troll friends. Fuck him, man. He's got a problem. You can talk to me. Talk to me in DabbleCon. I doubt you will. Okay? Go fuck
Here,
yourself.
Charlie Don't Surf
Okay?
says, I love
See you
the
later.
affair High Pitch Eric had
Fuck
with
you.
April.
Okay?
April who?
Everybody got to tell me now what I'm fucking speaking the truth about. What the fuck? Guy's a piece of shit. Really is. He really is. You give a guy a benefit of the doubt that he's going to be a good guy, and he just lies. I'm here to help you. I'm here to do that. That guy has never done nothing but try to step on my show and hurt me with all the people he was with when they were fucking trying to take me down. He was right in the thick of things. I've watched shit he said about me. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I don't need him. I don't need him in my life. Go away. Okay? I don't need you here, and I don't need to talk to you. Sorry. Can't take this shit, man. The guy can't let you have a peaceful moment, man.
You don't hear my dog barking, do you?
He knows everything. He knows them personally. He knows that. Okay? Jesus Christ, this guy is so stupid, man.
Cupcake says, no, it wasn't Joey. Her name was never Ginger.
Okay, all right. He knows best.
Nobody ever called her Ginger in real life.
Well, I promise you they did. Whatever he said. Fucking guy that.
Tina McElroy, welcome. Hey, Joey C., thanks for the membership.
You're welcome.
There you go.
You're welcome. Hey, hi, Tina, how are you? Welcome. She came over and watched Lou and I on Wednesday morning. On Wednesday afternoon, I said. And I think she's a big fan of comes over from the Grindle and Damien network, I think. A fan of theirs. So
Charlie says, Kahuna, April was some woman High Pitch Eric found. He would call her 500 times at work. Artie Lang did a benefit for her because she had cancer.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, I guess.
What was it? Who High Pitch? Who had cancer?
What's that?
Who was the person that had cancer? Were High Pitch was involved?
Some woman named April.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that.
I don't remember that whole thing.
He would call her 500 times at work. That's interesting. That don't surprise me.
Nah,
okay.
That sounds like something you do.
Yeah.
Says it's not my fault that you're wrong all the time.
I'm not wrong.
I'm just trying to.
How are you going to tell me I'm wrong about my family and their friends?
So you don't sound like an idiot being wrong all the time,
man. You're going to tell me who my godfather was, and I know for a personal fact they called that woman that, and you're going to tell me you know better than me. I'm lying, but you know. You don't even fucking know these people except what you read and the movies you fuck up. I'm telling you, it's going to stop, or I'm telling you, I don't want to hit this guy nowhere near my show. He's banned from my channel. I'm telling you right now. I don't fucking play this shit. Hey? I don't play this fucking pity patty bullshit that he wants to destroy my fucking channel with all his bullshit. Hey?
He's talking about doing a morning show with me on it.
Well, goodbye. Then see you later. There's the fucking door. Okay? Hit the fucking door. God bless you. And see you later. Okay?
Mike's shitty internet provider gives 5 Catalano TV memberships.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Okay, very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is what it's about, man. We're just got so much love from this. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just can't thank you enough. Mike gave a lot of one day when Kai had a morning, I think it was Saturday morning. It was either Friday or Saturday. He gave like 10, no, like 9, 10, 10, he gave 10, 10, 10, 10. I think it was 9 times he gave 10 gifted memberships in that same day. When he first came over, I think it was in the beginning when he first started coming over to our channel. And yeah, he's been a big supporter as well. And I mean, the list goes on. Miss Kitty is where she's at with numbers. Horse Deadpool's, he's several. Mike's right up there. I mean, it's been 3 or 4 people that have been some serious donors. And like I said, they make the channel. They try to stay positive. I try to stay clear of negative shit, but you got some people that just won't allow that, and they want to bring out the anger in you. And that to me, that's hate. When someone wants to do that to you, busting balls is one thing, but trying to fucking derail a show because they fucking think they're the god on the internet, please. I'm not gonna. I don't have to put up with that. Okay, and that's what he does. That's where he gets himself in trouble, Cupcake, because he starts out busting balls, and then he makes it look like he's trying to be your friend, and then he goes in and he becomes what those other assholes are, the true trolls that are dickheads, and that's what he is.
Waver thought you guys were pals.
I've never been his pal. Okay? The very first time he shit on me, I was done with him.
You should try it. It's a good feeling.
Good for you. You can have him. I don't like the guy. Okay? He's full of shit. Okay? Thanks for looking out for the poor. That's right, Mike. Thank you very much. Donks is good people, man. I mean, you want negative shit in this? I don't want no negative shit no more on this channel. I don't want it no more. Don't need it. The chat room is so nice when everything's flowing positively. They're happy. Things go good. I don't need that shit. Go stir up somebody else's show. You know, go find all your little bells you were with when you were with all the shows that were fucking tearing me apart, and do what you did like you did then. You had no problem doing it then and trashing me and lying how you're trying to help me. Well, you know, the proof is there with the channel that was on Twitter, how he's steering it. He's so full of shit. The guy's got nothing but hate in his head, man. At least for me. So I don't need this shit. I don't want it. I mean, I don't. I just don't. I work too hard to keep things going, and I got too many future plans to worry about him. So that's the way I feel. I'm entitled. I'm entitled. So,
he's being really nice to me.
well, then I suggest you spend a lot of time with him when all you can, but he's not going to be allowed to cattle on TV ever again. So that's it. Some people it's just meant to be. Some people are just rub me the wrong way, or I rub them the wrong way. What's not meant to be, I can't help. It's out of my control. So,
There's no reason for you to rub one another.
yeah, he does it. He's the one that pushes the envelope. So, you know, if I brought my mother to tell him that was a fact, or my father was alive, he would still fucking question that. He's a moron.
Dickulix says, Joey, thanks for the membership. Don't forget you're the star. You don't have to justify getting rid of the trash.
You're right. You're right. Exactly right. Exactly right. And that's what I do. I take out the garbage every day. And that's what we will always continue to do. Bobby Nick, what up, buddy?
Bobby Nick in the house. Good morning, Bobby. Bobby.
Bobby does such a great show over there on Rumble with the music. He's got something really good over there.
He does a great show no matter where he is.
That's true, but this show he's really onto something. Where he's the DJ and he downloads the videos, and people, you buy a membership. I think your $5 membership, you get 7 credits with that right off the rip from him. If 7 credits, that means you get 7 things you can play. Or people can send in requests, or people can send a request and donate the request to anybody that wants to claim it. People can go in and claim open credit. He did it yesterday. It was cool. He said, well, there's a credit out there for Joey C, and somebody claimed it. He makes it so good. He'll play anything. He's not discriminatory about that. We both know Cupcake Joey. He's a good guy. No, he goes beyond busting balls.
Maybach says, be careful, Kahuna. Cupcake is a snake.
He is.
He's just a little misunderstood.
Listen to me. I watched hours and hours of tapes with them trolls, and he was right in bed with all them, trashing me just like they were. And I still forgave him and let him back in. He's a con man. He's the true con man. Okay? I'm telling you. I'm a good judge of character, and I'll tell you what, I'm pretty catch right about a lot of people.
Holy shit.
So, he's a douchebag. And I don't have to give him no more chance, and I don't got to explain to anybody.
I don't even want to tell you what just happened.
I don't really care. I got a show to run. Your business is your business.
All right.
We don't care. I don't care. You want to tell the other world? Tell them. I don't care. Don't do it for my behalf.
Melton just Venmo'd me $100.
Well, good, because you just if you take that $100, don't send it back, you just made a deal with the devil, and he will spit you out, chew you up. You think you know these people?
Thank you, Melton.
You think everybody Melton? Yeah, Melton. Thank Melton. Yeah, you're fucked now. I tell you that. You have no idea what you're getting into. When you start dancing
I
with
bet,
assholes,
Cupcake is probably behind that somehow. Thanks,
I hope so.
Cupcake. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That's good. Yeah. Well, that's good. I hope you. I hope they bless you. We both know Cupcake's a good guy. Just he never crossed. He does cross the line. He has crossed the line many a time. He has. The guy thinks it's funny. They're going to tell me that, and I know first fucking hand because my godfather was the fucking Lefty's fucking was with Lefty every fucking day of his life from Vegas to Chicago. Okay, that's fuck. Going to tell me that people never called her that. Right, Cupcake. Yep. And how would you know this, Cupcake? How would you know this?
Cupcake's
How
a
would you
good,
know in real
hard-working
life
man.
when people called her? You were where? You know who?
Love Cupcake.
Well, that's good for you. I don't.
Happy Gosling says, "Morning, Bobby."
Happy guys, good morning. Bobby Nick in the house. Can somebody show Joey how to unblock fan accounts on YouTube? Nobody needs
He knows
show
how
me.
to do that on YouTube.
Trust me, I know how to do it. I know how to get on every block list.
Now he can do it on X too.
Now I got it on X, so now I'm good. I just unblocked a few people on X. I didn't unblock my American Cupcake. I knew I shouldn't have. I kept that.
Alpha Swifty, are you turning on me?
Yeah, I'm about ready to. It'll happen.
I thought we were tight.
It might happen. It might happen, honey. It might happen. I might have to be a John here, and just go solo. You know, I'm my best solo anyhow. So, you know, I take betrayal very, very, very seriously.
Maybach says Cupcake's only in this for himself. He plays all sides.
Fucking
That's
damn
not
right.
true.
That's 100% true. You got fans telling you this, and you still are blindsided.
Melton doesn't want anything, Bobby. He just
Hey, Bobby.
he knows that I donate memberships over there, and he's taking care of me.
Oh,
Melton's a good guy.
Melton's the cheapest cocksucker in the world and wouldn't give anybody $1 unless he has an agenda.
Well, he gave me 100 of them.
Well, you're going to see it's going to cost you a lot.
I can't
more
wait
than
to
100.
meet him. I know he's going to be at DabbleCon too.
Yeah,
it's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah, he's a fucking stupid looking ostrich motherfucker.
Morning, Jerry.
Okay? He ain't shit. Okay? Melton is a piece of garbage. So I guess
he's just misunderstood.
He's misunderstood.
Yeah.
All right.
You just got to get to know him a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to know him.
I hardly know him, and I like him.
Well, I know him pretty well. I know the real Patrick Melton. He's a scumbag.
Waiver says, so this isn't a work in AC.
No.
What?
No way.
I don't know what that means.
Me banning Cupcake is real. And me never letting him back here is real. Whatever he's doing, I don't know. That I can't explain for him what he's doing. So I can tell you anything I acted today was real. Whatever he's sitting there and getting on his computer or his relationship with Tom, Dick, or Harry, I don't know if it's a work or not.
No.
I just know that I keep my eye on everything, and the trust card on him is being watched. That's all I can say.
Donk says it'll take that 100. I'll take that 100, Big Kahuna. Don't send it back. Why would I send it back? He sent that to me because we get along. We're good.
You get along. That man can't get along with anybody. He's not human.
Melton's good. He does.
You don't know what
show.
you don't know the things I know. So, and all I can say is, when you get in bed with dogs, you're gonna have a lot of fleas with you, buddy. I promise you that.
Mike Shitty Internet says Kahuna is the new. No, I am not.
That's a good name for him. Thanks, Mike.
No.
He is the new Chad Zubat.
I'm staying with Joey. I'm not
He'll be
going
turned out like Chad Zubat. Joey don't want you if you're
Why
gonna
would
go
you
this
think I'm
route.
going anywhere, Mike Shitty Internet?
You might be going somewhere. You might be going right
I'm
off
not
Catalan.
going anywhere.
All right. Well, let me tell you something. When I'm done with somebody, when I lose trust, it's over. Done. Goodbye.
I'm not going anywhere.
Goodbye. Gone.
Alpha Swifty says, my husband is in control, Big Kahuna, no matter how many dick pics you send me.
Right.
Thanks for letting that out.
I will always be in control of things that are mine.
High Pitch Eric used to leave threatening voice. Yeah, all the time.
He was dumb like that. He would definitely leave a lot of incriminating evidence in people's phone. And
Did he ever call you after he was on the show that day?
No, he told me to say email right at the show. Never responded, nothing. That's why I know he got paid, because he would have fucking came after me for the money if Vince didn't pay him. He would. He's that way. He can't help it.
Suck it good, Big Kahuna. Send me pics, bro. Jesus Christ. You want dick pics? That's disturbing.
I mean, the disturbing part is how microdot it is. That's the disturbing part, you know.
Tina McElroy says snakes are masters of deception.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, you got to watch out for snakes.
You got to watch out for a snake, because here, let me tell you. You find a snake and he's cut in half and he's dying. You bring him home with you. You nurse him. You get him all well.
Snakes.
And he's sleeping with you for the first 2 days after you get him healthy. And he's loving on you. The third day, you go wake up, you go, hi, my buddy, I love you. Why? Come over here and give me a big kiss. And the snake, and he fucking bites you, poisons you, and you go, my God, why did you do that? He says, I'm a snake. I told you that. That's how well it's done. The best way to deal with anybody that's a snake, they're like a cancer. You cut the head off, the tail will die. That's the best way you get rid of cancer. That's the only way you get rid of cancer. You must detach the head and the tail dies. There's a reason why cockroaches can live through a fucking nuclear bomb. Okay? And the people that are like that, the ones that are snakes, they're just like a cockroach. That's what they are. They're a human cockroach. That's a fact.
That's fact, Jack.
Unless you take the initiative to end it and make them never be able to do stuff. Cockroaches, you can't just kill them if you drop a bomb. You have to take them, look them in the eye, squish them, break everything apart, and one by one each cockroach, and make sure that they'll never. And then you got to be careful, because when you break them open, the eggs fly and you can't see them, and then they have more babies. So those fuckers never die. Okay? You can't blowtorch them.
Donkey Kongington says, if Melton gave me $100 to suck his dick, he'd have to give me another 100 to make me stop.
Hey, I got all respect for Donks on that one.
Donks gets the quote of the day.
You got it. That takes a lot of heart.
That's funny.
You just went up another 25,000 notches in my book.
Damn it, I can't even.
Well put. Well, I can't even rebuttal that one. I can't even get him an answer to that. You did it so well. That was good. That's
called a good business strategy.
I can't even come back on that one, because you know what? He's right. He's right. I mean, it's just,
Chris Green says, Joey, how many members do you think TSN has? They get like 150 a show.
He's probably
it's got to be up there, man.
He's over 7,000. I think, or right at.
Oh, it's got to be more than that, isn't it?
A couple months ago, they just hit 6,000. So another month, maybe over.
Wow.
Let's see. Last time he said he was they were at 6,000. That was about 2 months ago. Yeah, he could be 8,000, 9,000 right now. I mean, he gets sometimes more than 100, but your average is about 150 a day. That's about his average, consistently every day.
Mike Shitty Internet Provider says, who do you like more, Kahuna? Who do you like more, Kahuna, Joey or Melton? Both. I like them
I'll
both.
give you my answer. If you want my answer, I'll be glad to provide you with my answer.
Don't back me in a corner, though, because Melton gave me $100.
Yeah, but that's a good question. Thanks for asking that, Mike, because he sold out for $100. We already saw that. We already know he could be bought for 100. So he gave up all his cards already.
Donk says TSN has about 3,000 members on average, I think.
No.
More than that.
He was at 6,000 about 8 weeks ago. They were just triumphing at 6,000. He does.
Chelino's in the house. Good morning.
My boy, what's up? He averages 150 on an average, but I've seen some days they got 300-400 a day. But he gets them every day consistently. They're probably 7,000-8,000 consistently. Believe it. And that is at $4.99 a pop. Remember that, $4.99 a pop. So
yeah, shit. Here,
$2.99
you get gifted $2.99 membership. When that expires, you can re-up for 99 cents.
Right. If you want
99 cents a month.
Like if you want to go above and beyond, say, I don't worry about getting gifted more. I got gifted one. I like them. You could just do the 99-cent one. You don't have to go do the $2.99. You don't have to do the $1.99. The
That is
99-cent one
crazy.
will get you everything right now. We're not we even though we have them in tiers, I'm gonna make sure you guys have that. And that's gonna be for a long while. Because my logic is this: if you really enjoy the show and you like us, and yes, we get gifted, we were blessed with gifted memberships. And it's wonderful. But all good things do come to an end unless you really work hard. And maybe we'll get blessed, and maybe we'll be like, maybe we'll get blessed and start building like Shuli does. That'll be a wonderful thing. But if we don't, I made it where you could pay 99 cents. Everybody could afford 99 cents. And then you can stay. And you can stay with a membership. If you don't want one, if you can't afford one, and we'll gift you, if we can get you going gifted, we will. And if you don't have to, if you can't get one, you still can stay. It don't matter to me. I just want you guys to enjoy yourself. That's it. I want you to be happy. It don't matter. But I made it where you guys very reasonable.
That's an amazing setup. I totally love that. I mean, nobody else does it. That's awesome.
Well, they when you put that amount down, YouTube tells you, no, we recommend you to do this. They recommend you to do no lower than $2.99. That's their recommendation. Why? Because
that's the lowest I've ever seen.
They take their rate. So why would they lower it to 99 cents when they know they could get $2.99? So you're kind of going against them. But you know what? I look at it like this: 99 cents, and you got 3,000 consistent viewers. I'll take that any day of the week. I'll take it any day of the week.
We're just trying to build a consistent following. That's
all it is.
That's the
and
deal.
And I'm even like, I'll keep it at 99 cents if they're going to be consistent and then month in and month out. Why not? Why I can? If I got that many people, it'd be smart business. It would be smart business, So, but
Donk says you can't lose trust for somebody because someone else involuntarily sent them money. Joey, I hope you're joking.
Well, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Melton sent me $100, and
I don't understand what Donks mean.
You're turning on me.
I don't know. I don't care about that. I'm glad he's got money. I just said that he thinks it's because he's just a good guy and he's trying to just be his friend. There's a motive. I'm just trying to make him aware. I don't hate on him. I hope everybody sends him money. Trust me. That's his. I would never have the balls to say, you're working my show, my fans. No, you misunderstood me. What I'm saying is, I'm just warning him. The money he got, there's something behind it. And to be aware of that. That's all.
He's just being nice. Melton's a nice guy.
I don't lose trust because of that. I'm losing trust because he's not listening and he's paying attention. That's the problem. That's what I'm because I love this guy so much. I don't want him to make that mistake, Donks. That's it.
B Dabbler sent me $150 yesterday. Yeah, apparently he likes me.
B Dabbler is just a guy that likes to play good jokes. Melton's not that kind of guy. Melton is a guy that he ain't gonna give you money unless he's gonna use you for something. And that's his prerogative. He wants to go in bed with Melton. That's his problem. My point is, if he goes deep in bed with Melton, I can't be part of that. That's all I'm saying. Not because of the money. I'll care.
Bring you along. I'll bring you along.
I don't want no part of Melton. You don't have to worry about bringing me along. I don't need Patrick Melton. Nice. You understand that, right?
Mike Shitty Internet says cockroaches can survive in any SJ environment.
So I hope I explain that better to you, Donks. That had nothing to do with being mad at him because of the money. I hope he gets blessed every day by somebody. That makes me happy. It's just that I know there's a motive behind anything Melton does. That's all I'm saying. I hope I explained that better. Because, yes, the way I think you took it, it would be bad. So then, yes, scratch the way you think that you took it, and just know that I hope he gets blessed by everybody. I'm just warning him, be cautious. There's a motive behind that money. And it's going to be bad for him because he's going to make him a fall guy for something bad. That's what he does. That's all.
Chelino Melton is just a little misunderstood.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's misunderstood.
He's a good guy.
He's not a good guy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not a good guy. He's an evil person.
Donk says you got a pet snake and an eating snake.
Yeah. You'll have to find out the hard way. You'll just find out the hard way. I'm not going to say no more. Your business is your business. But I promise you, don't come crying when I'm right.
He's calling him a cup snake.
I like that, cup snake.
Cup snake. That's not nice. Joey's trolls. No cup snake is a snake. He likes to rib a little. Yeah, he likes to have fun. Oh, Joey's froze? Are you froze? Thought I saw your lip move. Oh, there you go. You dozing off?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Are you eating chocolate again?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, I'm reading a message from my friend Kai.
Oh, okay.
If you must know my business.
I don't need to know your business. I just thought you were dozing off. I thought you were froze. Tina McElroy says the trolls can hide well here in the Dabbleverse. Yeah, some of them don't hide as much as others. Maybach says, I did an experiment. They live. I'm in the Ukraine. Well, welcome here, Maybach. That's cool. Donk says, I made no bones about it. Kahuna can gift 100 memberships with that $100 from that. No. No. He gave that to me as a gift. Tina McElroy says 99 is easy. Yeah, right? I don't think there's any other channel that has a 99-cent membership. That is quite the deal. YouTube even tried to talk him out of doing it. But he said, screw you, YouTube. John No J says, good morning, Cupcake. Donks, wow, 6,000? Nice. Yeah, they got to have over that. They have a lot of members there, I'll tell you. 8,000? Awesome. Yes. Yeah, I know they're up there. Shuli will talk about it every once in a while, but not too often. John No J says, pay Wendy and nuggets. Yes. Yep, she's all about the chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I don't know. I even question whether that's chicken. Tina McElroy says, snakes always have an agenda. Probably. But Dabbler's picking me up from the airport in a limo, so I've never been in a limo before. That's going to be fun. I hope Tuki's there to greet me in the back seat when I get in. That will be the best. Chris Green says, new rule in the Dabbleverse. No chatters should have fans. New rule in the Dabbleverse. No chatters should have fans. Not sure what that means. Donk says, why would chatters have fans? My thought exactly. Maybach says, ha ha ha, cup snake. It's true, Kahuna. Facts don't care about feelings. Yeah, I don't think the Dabbleverse is any place to have feelings. That's why I wish Joy would just get along with everybody. Just get along. Be nice to them, they'll be nice to you. Isn't that how it works? Donk says, new rule, all the fucking rules are already made. You can't just play a game of make them up your whole life. Yeah. Mason in Portland. How can you call evil Melton? God, how can you call Melton evil? He was a sweetheart to you and me in Vegas. Right? Right? Isn't it funny how shit turns in 30 seconds in this Dabbleverse? It's crazy. I text with him all the time. He's a swell guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sent me $100. Maybach, Mason in Portland. All the butts in the Dabbleverse. P. Rosa. This morning show is much better than the old one. We'll be stopping by more often. Well, welcome here, Perosa. You have to let me know how you want that said. I'm not sure. Donk says they recommend you don't do less than $2.99 because with the fees and stuff, the money is not worth fucking with. Yeah, probably. By the time all is said and done, there isn't much left for anybody. But we're just trying to get this built up, get the channel built up, so we've got a good following. I'm sure prices won't stay at that. You know how it is. That's just to get everybody in here, get everybody comfortable. If they like what they see on a daily basis, maybe it'll go up $1. I don't know. That's all up to Joey. I love this show. Didn't care for Kai. Kai put on a good morning show. He had a lot of fans, a lot of followers. I was on that show for a while. But yeah, that's kind of where I cut my teeth, was doing that show. 44 viewers. Yeah, 45 now. Look at this. We got Johnny Mars, member for 2 months. Big Joe and Big K taking over the morning airwaves. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is fun. I like doing this. Maybach, keep getting viewers instead of losing them. Whoa, just went to 47. Oh, no, we're back to 45. Can't keep looking at the numbers, though. The smaller the increment, the more you tax yourself with electronic transfers. Could be. I don't understand all that. That's why I don't have my own channel. Maybach says, keep getting viewers instead of losing them. Oh, I just already read that. Dang it. See, this is why I don't have my own show. Donk says, the smaller the increment. What the? Keep reading the same ones. Let's try this one. I'm trying to get TSN channel 2 more members. That shouldn't be hard. That shouldn't be hard. John No J says, how about the box truck cupcake? Yeah, I don't know. Cupcake just kind of disappeared. Oh, now Joey disappeared too. Maybach says, Tina is